Previously on Phandelver and Below. The party was outside of a wonderful place called Zorzula's Rest, or you were inside Zorzula's Rest after having dealt with some goblinos, and began to continue your journey with Yoldak Hollowelm and see if you could find out what the heck was going on in this place. You went over to the lift. Saren went down first and then engaged his magic eye that went to go scout for you guys. The eye saw kind of in like an acrid pool area, something moving inside of some water. It went through a little crystal cavern. And then it also went over like this large scaffolding area where it saw these strange looking Dwergar creatures with the same kind of weird green veins and things like that inside of them and green crystals, as well as to the far east, the Fiendish Augur. That was just a chillin'. The eye returned. You guys all managed to descend one by one to the area below. You headed southward to take the most direct route that Hollowelm had told you about, and entered the area with the crystal cave, began to kind of mess with the crystals, and were attacked by some crystalline gricks, which are some underdark creatures that appear to have been changed by the odd magic of this place. You then went on over to the scaffolding area where you saw all the little zombies. You tried to sneak. Gargrin bumped into, I believe it was Archie, made some noise, and a fight ensued. A large part of the scaffolding was blown up. People fell. It was a bit of madness, and these guys actually gave you a pretty big run for your money. It was a nasty, nasty fight.
Yeah, no, Saren got crit 3 times in a row.
Yes, Saren was put in the dirt as it was not a good time. It was not a good time. You guys did manage to achieve victory, however, and the Fiendish Augur jump scared you at one point, just as a little fun, but you approached the lift that's supposed to lead down into the Indigo Sanctum. There was an arcane lock on it that you guys were able to have Kildak Hollowelm break open with psionic energy. So he busted this psionic lock that wasn't made by the Dwergar. This was something set by something else. And you descended into the Indigo Sanctum. The voice of Ruxithid, the Chosen, calling out to you, inquiring why you had come, why you intend harm, and you dialogued with him a little bit. Had a bit of a back and forth as he explained to you, essentially, that when their god came, Ilvash, the world would be made better, a more perfect place for everyone. It would be something grand. You sussed out that something was controlling Ruxithid, and these were not his own words. He was being puppeteered by some other force far beyond where you were at. You chose violence, as joining him would probably mean you'd all be turned into horrible monsters, and a battle ensued. The statue in the center of the room sprung to life, and Ruxithid began to battle you guys. There was all sorts of crazy psionic abilities going off. The large statue was shooting fiery beams across the room, and had a bit of a fight there. There was a scary moment where Archie got teleported and almost dumped in lava. That would have been a bad oopsie-whoopsie, but he managed to land without falling into it. And you guys, yes, ACV, always choose violence. You managed to defeat Ruxithid. With him defeated, however, during the fight, the little elevator that you guys came in on, the lift you came in on, began to go back up, and it was coming back down. You all sort of readied yourselves. People hid in various areas. Archie hid away. Sister Iris was kind of back in a corner, couldn't really see. And you saw descending into the Indigo Sanctum was Renamir, the individual whom not too long ago had nearly killed Archie. Cooler heads prevailed, it would seem, in this encounter, as Rena demanded only that Hollowelm be delivered to her, and no other harm would come to the rest of you. She was here just for that one creature and nothing more. Hollowelm looked, saw the state of the party, and made the calculation, since he had already agreed to be passed on anyway by Sister Iris, that he would just go with this person. He surrendered himself, and the deal was struck. Rena pulled out a lantern, which drew Hollowelm into it. He disappeared, and the only question that was asked of her from Saren was where she came from, as he'd never heard of her. And she merely replied, "From many places." The elevator left, and you all were left down here. You found the people who were trapped inside of here, chained up. It looked like some of the villagers from Phandelver. Bobby beelined for the corpse, because she really had to get that loot. She really wanted it super bad. But before she could loot, Saren made a terrible discovery. Faint green veins in these people being recovered. Something is happening to the people of Phandelver, especially these people who were down here. And I believe that is everything, unless there's anything you guys can think that I forgot.
I think Archie. I don't know. I can't remember if Archie was trying to explain to Iris everything that happened, though, because she didn't see anything that came downstairs.
Oh, that's true. That is a good point. Sir Ravenclaw was at Rena's side, having been arisen as some sort of undead, which Sister Iris did not see, and I don't know if it was totally explained to her yet. I don't think she's aware of that fact as of yet.
Aaron sure shit didn't.
There hasn't been a peaceful moment, really, until now, to let her know that... What's his name? Sir Ravenclaw?
Yes, Sir Ravenclaw.
That he's dead.
All right.
Are we letting
that was
her
a good
know?
Important fact. That is up to you guys, and we will kick off back into it.
What does Archie know about Sir Ravenclaw and Sister Iris and their relationship together, or like interactions together?
Oh, give me an insight check.
Yeah.
Not much. You know that Sir Ravenclaw was her superior. When you guys met her originally, she seemed to defer to him, and he issued her the command to aid you. Yeah. So you know that he was in charge of probably more powerful than her, as he kind of delegated that. But outside of that, you just kind of know the basic command structure. And that they're both part of the Church of the Raven Queen in some regard.
I don't think he'd really care about that as much as determining if he's an important person to her. It seems like it is. So, yeah, he'd probably tell her after things calm down. Like, he'd just get her attention and, like, bring her off to the side and let her know that Sir Ravenclaw is dead.
All right. So you kind of want to just pull her over to like another side of the room.
Yeah, he's like, Iris, you got a moment?
She just kind of nods and says, "Are the people in there all right? Do they need medical attention, Saren?"
Well, they seem to be all right for the most part. Y'all good enough to walk after we get you unchained and whatnot?
You see this person here says, yes, I'm more than fine to go. Just we've been down here for a little hungry, a little weak, but we haven't been here too long, thankfully. You'll have to unshackle the others," and she gestures to the others who are still shackled and their mouths are bound.
And from last
Channing
week,
will come by. Oh, sorry.
I was searching for the keys. I wasn't really like looting the body. I'm like, the keys.
I know. I'm just giving you crap. Yeah. All right. You rolled an investigation, didn't you? I believe it was 15. 15. Checking Ruxithid's person, he doesn't seem to have really anything on him. Give me an Arcana check, though. You kind of take a look at him. You take stock. You look at the blade he had at his side because it was kind of glowing with some strange sounding energy before. It's totally inert. You think that he was probably projecting power onto his blade, but you look at the crystal that's implanted in his head, and it still has a faint glow to it.
Ew. Does it look like it could be removed?
Give me a medicine check. You look at this and because the way he looks, like the top of his flesh is like broken open, the skull, and the brain is exposed. Like this crystal was just jammed directly into his brain. You think you could probably pretty easily remove it. You also think that had someone strong grabbed this thing and yanked it out of his head in the fight, it would have killed him instantly.
Oh shit.
Because it seems to be like the thing that was probably animating him.
Do I think with everything that we've seen with these crystals that if I were to touch it, anything bad would happen to me?
Based on your previous Arcana check, you're not sure.
Okay.
As you think of what you want to do,
Yeah.
we'll jump over to Archie and Sister Iris have kind of stepped away. So Sister Iris kind of looks to you, Archie, and goes, yes?
Back then, I had you stay hidden because, well, your superior, Sir Ravenclaw, he's been horribly murdered and risen as a servant of Renomir.
Very tactful. You see a devastated look on this person's face.
Not so good with these type of things, but I'm sorry.
She just nods quietly and looks at the ground and stays quiet for the moment.
I'm here for you. Anything you need.
And he's gonna hang out nearby, but give her some space.
Saren, you are able to ungag the other two people here. This person here says, "Oh, thank you so much. My name's Dareth Grint. Thank you." And you ungag this person, which appears to be kind of like a halfling, named Tumblewick Rollins.
And y'all's good hot going out of here with us? Anyone feeling any pains, any unease, any sick of any sorts?
They kind of shake their heads and look at each other.
As he's staring down the green veins.
Yeah. They shake their heads. They seem to feel fine. They just all kind of tell you that they feel like a little hungry, having been here a while and haven't eaten much.
Chaining passes out some rations.
Saren does a quick, all right, give me the quickest answer you can. What do you want to eat?
Anything, honestly, would be great. It's been a while.
Just looking for a specific answer, but okay.
Oh, well,
Saren says under her breath.
Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose.
Like, do you want like potatoes or like what's your favorite food?
I'm trying to discern. Do you want to eat like flesh of people or what?
What? She looks at you like aghast. Like, what?
Listen,
I don't know how they do it in the underdog. All right, but that's
wow. That he's like, yo, I'm Southern, but damn, that's racist.
Well, you're the one who asked if I eat flesh.
Listen, I'm taking necessary precautions. You have been altered in some way by that green glowing puppet man. I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, like you're green now.
Do you not see the glowing green stuff all over you?
It's pretty subtle. Like, you had to get in real close to see it. Like, it's under the skin. So...
I have a green filter in my eye, so I could just see green things.
Yeah, everything's green to you. But yeah, like...
It's like looking at it under a black light, except it's a green light.
Yeah. Like, even Channing, even, like, as you're saying that, like, what's your passive perception, Channing?
18.
18? Yeah, even you are having a hard time making it out. You can very vaguely see it, but it's something that wouldn't be easily recognizable by, like, your average person. So they look really confused. They kind of take a closer look at themselves to see if they can see what he's talking about. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, I feel fine.
Do you remember what was done after you were brought here? Were you conscious? Were you cognizant of things taking place around you or to the others?
Well, we didn't see terribly much. We were chained in here, I'm afraid. I spent a lot of time just here. Every once in a while, the goblin, the one with the crystal in his head, would come here, and he would speak to us about the coming of their god, and how we were all chosen. And I don't know. It was just a bunch of rambling nonsense.
How did the idea of the god coming sound to you when he was speaking of it?
Like I said, rambling nonsense.
Well, but how did you feel about it?
I mean, it sounded terrible. Based upon looking at him, if that's the result of whatever they're doing, we surely don't want that to happen.
It must have been something he done instead of you accepting them. Are they still all chained up?
Yeah.
Well, I can't do anything about the chains, but my friend probably can. I want to go get them, and we'll get you guys out of here.
All right.
He leaves, and he's like, Archie, you're good at picking locks and whatnot. You able to get those guys unchained back there?
Right. Hey, keep a lookout after Sister Iris. She's not doing well.
While he was talking, could I have wrapped my extra set of robes around this crystal and just yanked it out of his head?
Okay. So you're trying to wrap your extra robes on it, and just pull it out.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence save.
Oh. Cool.
Okay. You're not dominated anyway, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But you do hear something. Let's see. You hear, as you kind of grab onto the crystal, you feel this overwhelming psychic force, like, kind of try and push into your mind, Bobby. But you're able to push back, like, anything that was negative might have happened. You feel like you overcome, like you don't get enthralled by this thing. But you hear a voice come through it that says, "So you have succeeded. Good. The 4 shards shall arrive here soon. Now 3 remain to be found. You know your task, little one. Collect the shards from Tondereth, the crypt of Talun, and Gibbet Crossing, and bring them to us. You shall be born greater than you can imagine, and Phandelver shall become paradise."
Those are some big ass words.
Oh crap! Has Bobby been industrialized now?
I will copy.
Okay, thank you so much. I was like, those were some big words. Okay. Is that the cave we're in? What's the cave we're in? The place
This is
we're in?
Zorzula's
Sorry.
Rest.
Zorzula's Rest.
Oh wow, we got a quest.
I think it's on that map that we picked up upstairs.
There was a big exclamation point on top of the head as you were.
It was on the crystal.
Yeah.
It was on the crystal,
item,
yeah.
the item dropped, and some quest text immediately popped up when you looted it.
Now it's a silver question mark.
Exactly.
Oh, so they want us to some Strahd shit basically.
Did I hear? I guess I'll ask that when I convene with the group. But tabletop, did anyone else hear this, or is it just me?
No, just you. Give me another Arcana check now that you've kind of experienced this.
Can I make a history check also with this for these places? Have I heard of these places?
Yeah, easy check. Go ahead. You can roll history.
They were on that map that we saw.
Okay, they were on the
Yeah,
map.
100%. They're on the map. You've seen these names before, so you know you have a map to this place.
Okay.
With the Arcana check, you can kind of determine here that now that you've experienced this magic, this obviously is like an extremely powerful psionic conduit this crystal. It was used to kind of basically make Ruxapid a psionic puppet. Like, they still had their own mind and everything, but they could be, like, directly controlled. You know, it's a Mass Effect, too, like a direct control type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he could be, like, jumped into and used more effectively than he'd probably fight himself. You don't think this crystal has much value outside of dominating someone.
Oh, like, I
Or
think
the-
that if I were to shove this crystal back in someone's skull, it would dominate them.
Yes, and not for you, for
For
whatever entity
Okay.
was controlling this guy.
Mm.
Throw it in the lava. Throw it in
And the other thing you
lava.
kind of pick up is that they're obviously not always actively there, because this sounds like a recorded message.
Mm-hmm. But it does sound
Like,
like
this
the
is-
same voice from the voice that we have been hearing.
No. Ruxapid's was different,
Okay.
which leads you to a conclusion. There's more than one.
There's multiple, ain't it?
And they all seem to have the ability, at least two, that you can suss out from this,
Because the lines were
that
pink,
have the ability
weren't they?
to control. What was that?
The lines that we were seeing were pink. This, or was
From the
that
spider?
Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider isn't a part of this, I don't think.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
this is-
completely
this-
done, right?
This psionic energy is different from the spider completely.
Okay.
Like the spider, and that's another. So you can safely eliminate it has nothing to do with the spider or whatever Nizara was up to,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a different type of magic. He seemed to have tapped into the far realm in a way different way. Like, he got to kind of what's going on here from a different route through a different power source. And you think the book that was in his study probably was the factor in that. It was a different kind of magic.
Yeah, I'm just like the spider, and then this, and then is I guess, has anyone else really, like, why is homegirl? She's been in both of these now, and like that's what's, I guess, making me go, what the fuck? Like,
You can give me an insight check on that one if you'd like. That thought. You kind of think about it. She came down here. She didn't care about this crystal, this psionic energy. She wanted some weird spirit.
yeah, she wanted the
So you
book
kinda
from the
think-
past.
And she wanted the book from the other place. She doesn't seem particularly interested in, or at least so far, in anything to do with what you guys are running into.
But it's always like something coinciding with what we're dealing with. Like, there's always something. That's why I didn't know if anyone else had, like, thoughts on that.
Yeah, you're not sure if it's coincidence or if there's like a real reason for it.
Okay, I wrap the crystal really tight up in that robe, and I make a note to myself that I need to buy 3 more robes to tie the other 3 up in.
Okay. So you're taking the crystal with you.
I'm taking the crystal with me.
Okay. Gargrim, what have you been up to this whole time?
Gargrim's kind of been beat up, so he's kind of just been like posted up, just waiting for a general consensus of like what we're planning on doing next.
You said we were gonna get a rest after this, right? Because I collected long rest and leveled up after our last session.
You guys could take a long rest here. You also do probably want to go back to Phandelver, but you could rest here if you wanted to continue to explore.
I will say, like, I still have a few spell slot stuff. I would say I would have done Cure Wounds and Passing on Gargrim just to get him up as well, since we didn't have any more combat to do.
What's Cure Wounds now?
Well, this is just RP, since we're not going to be in any imminent danger.
Archie, I'm not going to make you roll for it. You're skilled enough a thief, or assassin, I should say, to be able to pop these locks. They're pretty simple.
Yeah, slit throats, don't I?
Yep. You mutter that, they're like, what?
As they sit there and tremble in chains.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm the assassin.
Right.
Like, Archie, like, I don't think that's an appropriate thing to tell them now.
What? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
It kind of scares people. I mean, we respect your skills, but, like, maybe keep that on your inside voice.
I just need some rest. That's all.
It's okay. We're all sleepy.
He's becoming a little shocked from what he's done.
And I think when Archie and I kind of swap spots, he said keep an eye out for Iris. I guess I would have done an insight check, just to see how she was doing.
Go ahead and run me an insight check.
It's a critical one. He continues walking past her.
Yeah. As you enter this, you kind of look over. She's just kind of looking down. You're like, oh, she's just resting like Garagram.
He shrugs. He shrugs and continues over here. Because he remembers seeing a table over here, so he came over here to check on the step.
You go into that room, and oh god, that's funny.
Jesus Christ, that's a critical one.
You see what appears to be a like some sort of war room, almost. Like there's a bunch of different pieces of paper, different maps of the area. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check, or investigation, I should say.
I'll guidance myself.
And everyone can hit a long rest. I'll let you guys rest in here.
Let's see. Alright, so I get another 4 on this.
Just can kind of gather these.
Shit, I think I hit intimidation. It's also +2. Oh, no, hold on. It's a different stat. 7. No, 9.
Alright. You look around, there's just a bunch of paper. You're like, I don't know.
This is still lava down here, correct?
Yes, it's blue lava.
I thought.
Saren is like, well, maybe the town guy will like to know what's been going down here. He just starts gathering up all the papers. I don't know what to make of this shit.
Saren.
Yes.
I gotta tell you something.
I'm not from an industry. I live in the woods.
It's not about that. I heard a voice.
Again?
Yeah. It wasn't good. I got a quest.
When has one been good? You what? Are you metagaming right now?
I got a quest.
I don't know what that means.
It's not a good
quest
one.
From whom?
The voice. It's a different one though. And I tell
so
him I tell him what it says.
Yeah, she delivers you that message that's in the chat.
And if I open the crystal and like I let him peek at it, would he hear that?
I mean, you can pull out the crystal if you'd like.
Yeah, like I'll show it to him and like don't touch it. It's all wrapped up nice and tight, but I'm gonna open it and show you, and you might hear that voice, okay? But you might not.
She unfurls this bundle like a little baby in her arms, holding it towards you. And you see a little green. You see the green crystal that was in Roxathet's head.
He picks it up.
Don't pick it up!
Grab it?
I know. I tighten it up. Don't touch it.
Saren, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Dumbass.
Oh, sweet heavens!
I still have guidance, right?
That doesn't work for saves. Yeah, it's for ability checks.
Oh, it's working.
Bobby, you witness as Saren reaches out to this thing, and he takes it.
Even though I tried to pull away?
And begins to he grabs it from you, jabs it into his eye, and you see as he pushes it all the way into his empty eye socket, and there's just a little burst of energy, and it's gone.
What is wrong with you? What was that?
What do you mean, what was what?
What was that?
Do I remember doing that?
No.
Where's this crystal you were showing me at?
What the fuck? I'm sorry for my language right now, but what the fuck was that? You dumbass motherfucker.
Alright, we'll miss you.
2
I
intelligence
slap
to your
him.
character.
Hell yeah!
Jesus.
I literally slap him across the face
He
As you get slapped.
by a
I feel-
halfling. I don't know if I can
don't-
even reach his face, but I slap him.
You jump up.
I jump up
I
on the
feel real
table.
good.
I jump up on the
I feel
table and I
real
slap
good.
him.
Like waves in the air.
Can I like look him in the face? Like he literally doesn't look like he remembers doing that. Like
Hey, give me
he's not
an
lying.
insight check.
He's really not lying to me.
Yeah, that Constitution
Dirty
save
20.
was to make sure you didn't fully pass out from this. Yes, you look at him and he seems befuddled. He doesn't know where the gem went. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Theron,
What gym
You-
are you
Theron,
talking
you
about? Where?
literally you nabbed that gem so fast out of my arms that I couldn't even try and take it away from you. And you jammed it so far into your eyeball that it's no longer there. And for some
Well,
reason,
I
I feel
feel
like you're
fine.
smarter.
What is
You don't know that. Metagame is +2 to intelligence. Jackass.
Let me see that eye socket.
What the hell?
Let me check your stats.
it's
She does
like
a stat checker.
You jammed it in
Examine!
your...
Right-click examine!
What does his
Yeah.
eyeball even look like? Like, what does his mechanical eye look like? Like, does it just look like a mechanical eye?
That's not a
green
gem. It's
gem
that gem that I
the
took from the
statue.
statue.
Gem. Oh, it's a gem. So, like,
The gem that I manifested out of nothing because
Like-
apparently there wasn't anything there until I rolled.
when he pushed
Yeah.
it into his eye, it literally just went, and took it? I don't...
Sounds
You shoved it
everything.
on in there.
What the fuck?
What
I
Archie's
am
trying to
so
determine.
befuddled of what just co-inspired right now.
Let me see that eye socket.
Archie, okay. Archie,
He
you
looks at
didn't
him
witness the phenomenon, so you'll be able to determine way less than what Bobby did. Bobby, if you want to do an Arcana check, you can try and figure out what just happened.
What the fuck? No!
Bobby, you got no fucking clue what just happened.
I can't even. So, wait. Could I, like, for some, like, seeing this happen and knowing that he was okay, knowing that we're, like, this voice and telling him, like, what this thing wants us to do, go and find the other three, yada, 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 know that I could possibly give him the other three with no consequences, and now this thing, this whatever, this entity, whatever this thing that's talking to me / us can't have it.
You what? What are you on about?
No, I'm talking.
Other
like,
three
tabletop.
what?
Other three
what?
gems, like these other three gems. Like,
Which gems?
would I be able to
Crystals.
the
I
crystal?
don't
Sorry,
think
these other three
that
crystals.
gem was the thing that the quest was talking about.
These other three
No.
crystals.
No. I think that quest is talking about the pieces of the black stone obelisk thing,
These.
Yeah.
not the control gem.
So you
Remember the
said
stones that were getting stolen
the
from around
4
town?
shards shall arrive here soon. So the other 3 shards shall arrive here soon. So
No.
Because we've been sent to go gather them.
yeah, so in order
There
to
were
get
four.
the other,
No, listen. There were 4 shards.
Mhm.
There were 4 areas in Phandelver that were hit by these goblins and things were taken.
Okay.
They will arrive here soon. So, meaning they were going to arrive to Ruxathid soon.
Oh,
And then 3 remain to be found. And he was being told where the other 3 that they need are at. But I will tell you that you can infer from that, you guys have looked through this room, you haven't found any black shards, obsidian shards. They're not here.
but finding them, we could technically get rid of them by just giving them to Sarah and having his
No.
eyeball.
Don't know.
The thing that
Roll
I
a 10
just
Arcana
touched,
check.
the thing that I just touched wasn't one of the obsidian shards.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
completely different. Okay,
Yeah, this is a completely
That's-
different thing.
Yeah,
that's where the thing was confusing me because it's like the 4
Yeah,
shards
'cause
shall
it
arrive here
says you-
soon. Now 3
Right.
remain. Like that was one of them. That's where I was.
I was with you on that. I thought that the shard that
Okay.
his face consumed was one of the shards.
Yeah,
that-
because it just said now 3
no, that
remain.
is just
talking about.
a psionic crystal that was implanted in this goblin's brain.
Oh boy!
It's not-
So now Saren has the Wi-Fi control stick into his face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smarter though.
Well, I did all I could do.
Are you telling me that your face ain't The fucking crystal that was in Roxathan's head.
I watched it.
Listen,
I watched it.
I promise you, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
She
watched
came
it.
in here to show me something.
About?
She opened up an empty robe while I
Nope.
was just clearing papers off this table.
Gonna
I don't
invite
know what's
Bobby,
going on.
See if she's fucking crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Was that your insight roll, 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, Archie, Bobby says a lot of shit. She seems really adamant about this one, though.
I'm not crazy. I watched it. Here's
He
the
squints his
robe.
eyes at you.
Here's the robe. Is there any like green anything? Like there's probably brain matter still in my robe from goop.
Yeah, there's a little crimson, a little
You checked
brain
your
matter.
pockets. Are you sure you didn't just misplace the fucking crystal?
I didn't misplace the damn crystal. I'm telling you, Archie, it's in his fucking eyeball.
Oh,
He nabbed that
listen up,
motherfucker
y'all.
so fast and jammed it into his goddamn eyeball.
Aaron just continues grabbing papers off this table and stuffing them into his bag.
I'm watching you, Saren, and I'm not letting you near anything. Does he remember what I told him before I opened it, though? Do you remember what I told you before?
Yeah, you told me. Listen, you told me that you found a quest, and then you showed me nothing. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, then we're gonna ignore it. The crystal is in his eyeball, whether you believe me or not. But Archie, I heard something in my head when I grabbed the crystal out of the guy's brain hole, and I relay that to Archie, so now Archie also knows about it.
Can I insight her also, just to make sure? Because
See if she's telling the truth. Like if we believe she's telling the truth.
God, I know Bart.
Yes, Aaron. She's really adamant about this. You believe that she's being sincere, that she gave it to you, and you took it and destroyed it somehow.
Saren looks at his hands because he sees a little bit of crimson on the robe. He's just wondering if there's anything on his hands that would match what.
A little smear of blood on your hands.
Oh, stars.
Man, I fucking wish Lamp was here.
He looks up at Archie and Bob. Well, he looks down at Bobby, but he's got an untethered eye. So one eye looks at Archie and one eye looks at Bobby.
Oh,
He's just like, "Oh, wait a minute. There's blood on my hands. I don't remember how that got there."
see, told you I'm not crazy.
Oh,
Well, let's see you're right then. If there's a crystal beyond your eyeball, then surely we can see it.
Oh yeah, can you take your eyeball
takes his
out?
eye out. Yeah, I take it out all the time. His eye floats out
Yeah,
of his
that's
head.
right. Let's see that.
Archie dancing lights the room a little bit so you get a better look.
I'll give you the Arcana check you rolled earlier if you'd like.
Okay.
Unless you want it. You can do another roll, because I didn't resolve your previous Arcana check. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll roll again. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, you take a look at the eye. It's obviously enchanted. He uses this to essentially channel energy into it like a familiar, so it's magically enchanted in that regard.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's got a faint little magic aura to it, like a little something beyond the just general animating as a familiar type of deal. You're not able to discern exactly what the effect is, but it looks like some sort of not enchantment, but more like a transmutation type magic, like something that would enhance something.
What about his eye socket? It's like the back of his eye look like behind what would be his artificial eye.
Give me either a medicine or investigation check for that.
I had 2 more level 1 spell slots before I long rested. Could I identify it to show? If I were to identify it, would it show any crystal sub thing in it?
I mean, you could try to identify it.
In it.
Let me identify your eye real quick.
Identify the eye.
Archie kind of gets up in your grill, Saren, and starts looking into your eye socket. With that investigation check, also give me medicine with advantage, because you rolled super duper high. You're going to get a lot of information, but you might get a little more as well.
Oh, I am
Oh,
popular
right.
tonight.
In there, all nice and deep like.
you kind of look into this eye socket area, and you kind of get this sense that when his eye, like you see markings like fingers reached into the eye socket and like scratched into the eye and pulled the eye out of his head. Like it's marred in there. Like it wasn't like a smooth surgical removal or like the eye just got like, zapped out of his head. It's like a creature reached in and pulled it out of his skull. It's pretty nasty. And it hasn't healed very well. The other thing you notice kind of with the investigation is outside of like those finger marks that are in there, there are like faint little pink runes in his eye socket.
Runes. Interesting.
Interesting.
You got runes in the back of your eye socket.
Wait a minute, what? He puts the eye back in his socket, but backwards so he can look inside his eye.
Before you do that,
I'm
Bobby, cast
identifying that.
identify.
Yeah, I'm identifying that. Hold on.
Before you grab it, Bobby's like mid-identify. But Bobby, you discern from this. This stone is enchanted with the ability to become a familiar. It essentially is like a Raven familiar, except it has no ability to attack, but it is like a sensory thing. Outside of that, it appears to have the ability to enhance one's intelligence as well.
Oh, Sarah, you're super smart.
Well, thank you, but
We
I
knew
don't
you
get
were
know
smart, but now you're extra smart with your eyeball.
You take your eye back, and you want to animate the familiar and have it look into your own eye socket.
Yeah, he wants to look at the runes.
Okay.
Guys, come over here. Look at Sarah's head.
These people are watching now because they're just like, what the fuck is going on? It's like,
She calls Iris and Channing and Gargrim over.
what? Iris comes over. What's going on? Oh,
Look at his head.
I didn't realize this was going to be a spectacle. I'm a little
He
bashful.
sucked in the crystal in his eyeball, and look at him now.
All right.
He's got runes.
Saren, what kind of information are you trying to learn about these runes? Are you trying to discern their function?
He wants to know if they feel familiar to what he felt when his eye got snatched. That's what he's trying to figure out.
Give me an Arcana check. I'll give you advantage on it.
That
Roll
did
more
one
time.
twice for some reason.
It's all right. All right. Yeah, definitely. This kind of weird faint pink magic appears to be like it's reminiscent. It has like the same vibe of what happened when your eye went missing. And you kind of got that extra constellation on your body. It's the same type of magic.
Hmm.
You're marked by something, for sure.
Yeah, whatever took my eye is fucking with me, but I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm just gonna have to follow the stars on this one.
I'll also say, you can cast guidance on yourself, right?
Yes.
Roll a d4. If you hit a 25, I'll give you a little more information. Not quite. Yeah, you just know that it's the same type of entity. You don't know the exact mechanism that it functions for. But you don't feel like any sort of psionic influence from your own eye that you have.
Well, whatever happened, I feel fine. Trust me. Well, you haven't known me long enough to trust me, I guess, but have faith. Oh, I feel fine. And he just continues shuffling up paper, and he's just looking around. Everybody's like, well, we should probably get going.
Right.
Yes, we should go as soon as we can.
Iris, what's going on with you?
What?
Not now.
What? Not now.
We should get going. And she's going to gather the people and say, all right, everyone, we're going to return to Phandelver. Just stay with us and you will be safe.
Archie, what the fuck you do?
You fucking be quiet right now.
What the fuck you do? What the fuck you do? Over to this corner right now. We're gonna have a conversation. What the fuck did you do? Did you tell her?
Well, I had to, didn't I?
No! You told her! Oh my god! Oh, fuck! Oh god! I just walk away
Everyone
from you.
deserves the truth.
I walk away from you.
All right, you guys gather up, and you, hey, this platform's the perfect size for this party.
I
You
love that for us.
up,
3x3.
and in the level above, as you guys are leaving, a couple of things catch your notice. For one, the fiendish auger appears to no longer be functioning.
Right, thank God.
Do you wish to investigate that room further now that it's not functioning?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I will bring you guys there. I thought you might want to, so let me pull you over there.
Exactly.
All right, so the token's there, but it's not functioning. It is currently there's no like fire or anything. It's just off.
Archie is instantly investigating this thing. Like, how do you work? Why do you work?
Channing's gonna
advantage.
investigate like the crates and stuff.
All right, Jamie, you're investigating crates.
Yep.
Let me get back to this is.
She doesn't see anything.
Iris will give you the help action, Channing, so you can roll again. And you'll also get guidance, so you can add D4. So help and guidance.
I rolled the same thing, and then
Roll your D4. Hey, Gargrim, you want to do a roll as well?
maybe
Yeah,
Channing-
I'll go. I'll start by checking out these ones on the other side.
Okay. Give me an investigation, and I'll let you guys know what you find.
There's a
Excellent. Fantastic. Great. You'll find the stuff in here then.
Thank goodness, because Channing's not.
Archie, by investigating the auger, and I assume you're looking at it too, Bobby.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This machine, the best you can tell is it looks like it's supposed to have some sort of like elemental core. Like it's supposed to be powered by like maybe like some sort of fire elemental or something along those lines. But whatever was in it earlier was not quite a fire elemental, but more like a fiend. But without that power source, it is rendered useless. So the power source in it was taken out.
No more fiend. Interesting.
Is anything
Gargrim.
root off of it?
No, it is just a big old metal machine. Gargrim, you find quite a few things. You see it, among the you're strong enough, you can just pop these crates open easy peasy. There is a crate that contains a translucent light blue crystal shard veined with indigo light. You find 4 chunks of blue quartz worth 30 gold pieces each, a fist-sized amethyst worth 250 gold, and you find what appears to be about 30 pounds of iron ore worth 25 gold each. And there's and yeah, like it's the ore would be the equivalent of 25 gold and iron ingots if you can get it back to the smith in town. They'd probably pay you for the raw material.
What was that second crystal you said? I have light blue crystal shards, amethyst, 30 pounds of iron ore. I didn't catch that.
The 4 large chunks of blue quartz worth 30 gold each. So
The first thing you think it was like a long crystal.
yeah, it's a translucent light blue crystal shard veined with indigo light.
I'm gonna immediately take that over to Saren because he's all heebie-jeebie, and I'm just gonna show it to him.
Looks like that.
Do you happen to know what this is, or can you tell what this is?
I mean, let me take a gander at it, I suppose.
He'll hand him
Yeah.
over to him.
Give me an Arcana check. Are you looking at all the gems?
Just the one he handed me.
Yeah,
Okay, you jam it in your. No, I'm just kidding.
It goes in his eye.
I'm just kidding.
He just
He's the
listen. He's just
crystal
gonna start putting stones in his eye all the fucking time.
All day long. No.
Powered by
Give me
crystal
an Arcana check on this thing. I was gonna say if you roll higher than a 20, you won't have to identify this thing. It's not a particularly crazy magic item. This is a gem of brightness. It has 50 charges. As you're holding it, you can use an action to speak one of 3 command words to cause it to do the following effects. First command makes it do a 30-30 light, so 30 bright, 30 dim. That effect actually doesn't use any of the charges, and so it's like basically a forever torch in that regard that you could use. The second command word expends a charge and causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet. The creature has to succeed on a DC 15 con save or become blinded for 1 minute. And they can repeat the save at the end of each of their turns to get out of the blindness. The third command has 5 charges and will flare in a 30-foot cone. And anything that's struck by the cone is under the same effect as the singular beam. So it's like a cone attack of that same blinding beam. When you use all the charges in it, so once all 50 charges are expended, the magic in the gem is gone. And it's just a gem worth 50 gold pieces.
Well, we can all see in the dark.
Except for Bobby.
Except for
Gargam's
Bobby.
gonna go hand this over to Bobby and be like, "Here, now you can see."
I'm gonna
But
put
there'd
it
be
in
light.
my. I'm gonna put it in my headlight.
Your
I'm
candle
put-
You can stick it on your helmet.
Yay!
But you have a gem of brightness. Go ahead and add that to your
Oh my god.
inventory.
Like a child.
Yeah.
Little safety helmet.
Like a toy
Right.
child with a body.
Did you guys wish to investigate any other areas in this place, or do you want to leave now?
I mean, Channing was trying the other up. Oh, was that all of the containers?
Channing, you found like a bunch of mining equipment and stuff like that. Nothing of interest,
An
unfortunately.
old
Did we find
potato.
out what this stuff was? This like green liquid?
No, you didn't go in there. Saren told you that there was some sort of creature inside of that pool.
Oh yeah, he told us to avoid.
I wouldn't go in there. It's probably not worth checking out.
Are you sure?
I mean, no.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Gargam's gonna follow behind him just in case.
He's gonna
Okay.
stealthily
Uh,
check it out.
So to get there, you're going to have to go actually back this way through the crystal, because this is like, I mean, you could go down here, but it's like a open cavern that goes down into the water, so it's some ways up.
Gotcha. Is this a still pitfall over here?
I mean, it's broken, but you guys can circumvent it with the ladders for the other parts of the scaffolding.
All right. Well, we do just that then.
All right, so Iris is just going to kind of hang back with the civilians. So she'll be kind of here. And just so you know, Saren, this doesn't go down into here. It just continues
it's
to
just like a
tracks on the
pit.
opposite side. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it looked broken. So I could
No,
walk across here?
it looks like that because it's showing the area below. I know it's a little confusing,
Gotcha.
but
So
it is
I could technically just walk over here.
Yeah, you could walk to the other side over here if you'd like to.
Hey, can you see in here? Actually,
Sorry, one sec. I had to reload something real fast. Sea Witch thing.
just generally into here from where I'm at.
No.
Okay, so this is a closed cavern. Closed cavern.
Yeah. This area is closed cavern that just leads to more tracks up here. Yeah, Archie, you head up to the area with the pool. And you see a gross pool hanging out there. This is the same kind of scenario.
Mhm.
This is a closed cavern that goes to the opposite side.
Right then. A disgusting pool inside the cave. Apparently,
You see-
nothing to see here.
Give me a perception check. Yeah, there's something in the water moving around.
Archie tosses a stone to the middle, like aiming for a
Okay, you hook a stone in there, and this horrible creature comes out, and we will roll initiative.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
Is this creature brimming with same weird kind of green energy comes out of the drink here. Let me pull this. Oh, was it?
Oh, there was something in there.
Well, I had to find out what it was, didn't I?
I mean, we didn't, but we did.
I had to find out what
need
it
to know.
was.
I'm with Archie. I could use a good fight.
The survivors are safe.
Yeah, Sister Iris is back there with them, and says Bobby, we'll throw on a little battle music. Let's go ahead and. This thing isn't particularly crazy, but we'll see. Someone could die. Who knows? Woo!
I mean, we had that other fight where it was supposed to be not that bad, and we were on the struggle bus.
All right. You guys all rolled better at this thing. Except, wait, did Bobby roll?
It's
I guess I.
So yeah, literally all of us rolled better than it.
Yeah. This thing, is attacking a random rock that's in there, and Archie, you're the first to act. Yeah, that'll hit for 20 damage. You just shoot this thing as it reels back. It's like,
Yeah, take that.
And Archie's gonna scoot back a little bit.
yeah, runs away. Gargrim, you're up.
Gargrim's gonna rage.
Okay.
For my chargers. There we go. And he's just gonna run up and throw 2 javelins at this thing.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
nice.
That'll definitely hit.
Nice.
So that's going to be 10 plus 6 is 16 damage.
And then I'll roll the second one. I'm guessing that one probably misses.
That does miss. As it's kind of reeling back, it's kind of slapping wildly and knocks the other javelin out of the air.
And then yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, Sister Iris goes, it sounds like dangerous oh no. Stay here, please. 5, 10.
Oh no.
Oh no, my life.
I can't, that's as far as I can go. 7, you're up.
Oh, it's fine. We just beating the shit out of it so far. 1, 10,
Okay.
15. So, okay, this is as far as he wants to go, because this thing looks... What the fuck does it look like?
Give it a...
Weird alien versus predator monster.
Well, I mean, the token, I can't really grasp what it fully looks like because of some of the art off
It
the
actually
Azure Code.
looks a little like a creature you guys have already encountered once. It looks like a mutated version of the Otiok, the trash monster.
Oh.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is a piss monster then, because it's in a pool of piss.
Gross.
It looks very acrid and acidic for sure.
Yeah, this is a piss monster.
Piss monster!
Piss monster.
Sarah's just gonna be like, I'm not getting close to that. That looks gross.
Good thing.
He's gonna launch a. Where's it at? Guiding bolt.
Oh, poor Bobby. She's got no light again. She's just
I
hanging
know.
out in the
I
dark.
crit.
Just change. I even said to myself, I'm like, if they really do start this fight, maybe I should use my little lamp. Maybe I should.
It's fine. I
Go
crit with
ahead.
the guiding bolt.
Alright, so roll your
Man, this thing's gonna disappear.
Why would I use
Thanks,
something
Chris.
that I just got? Why would I do that?
24, 36 damage.
Jesus.
A blast of light just eviscerates this thing as it's just barely holding on to life. It's like it's just screaming wildly. As that bolt rips through it, you watch the bolt rips through part of its body and a glowing pickaxe goes flying out of its body into the water.
Oh,
What?
that's interesting. Does it look like it's on death's door right now?
It looks fucked up. Like a whole chunk of it's missing. It's like
There's like a
He's just like, let's finish this. He goes Super Saiyan and turns on his astral form.
you have advantage on the attack because it was by going guiding bolt. So
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Hold on, I'm gonna make a shit. I need to change it because it's got the fucking bullshit on there.
think if you use the stars of your omen, it'd already be dead.
True. He actually is going to go into Omen form. I can't actually select that. Now that he's got that thing jabbed in his head, I think it's got a little bit more pool on his mind. He goes into Omen form.
Your story form?
Yeah, my sorry form has the new missing eyeball. That's what he's using right now.
Okay.
And because it's not in D&D Beyond, I have to go back into my notes to find it.
Yeah, so you could have done it before, and basically you add a damage die to the spell. So you do another d6, and it'd get another 6 on top of that because of the crit.
Oh, it's on the thing, not the bonus action thing. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could do that. Do I have any other actual bonus action set? No, I don't.
Or you can just do your archer, it's up to you.
I'll just do Archer for now, since that'll actually give me the bonus action to use.
Yeah, because technically you would have to do the Eye of Ill Omen, or the Stars of Ill Omen, before you did the spell to hit.
Yeah. So, boom, Starry Form, Beyond 20, Archer, and that gets me Luminous Arrow, so here we go.
At advantage.
So 22.
Oh, yeah.
Another 11.
All right. You guys watch as Stern goes full Super Saiyan on this thing. A glittering bomb of radiant energy rips through it, and as it's reeling back, a singular star flies through its body, and it basically explodes in the water. And we are out of combat.
Just spirit bomb the fucking abomination.
Pretty much.
And you just
Yeah,
see
this
Bobby
thing
go walking by. La, la, la,
got
la, la.
messed up.
Did you guys see that golden pickaxe?
We got 2 crits.
That was crazy. This thing never got a chance to breathe its horrible breath on you, so that's nice.
That is
Oh,
it.
darn.
Fuck that.
I'm super sad.
Did we ever tell everyone what the Stars of Ill Omen do for you?
I don't know if
Oh,
I think you pasted it in chat. Because
I was gonna say, I think I did. Cool. All right, yeah, you guys are out of combat.
I just haven't had a RP isn't used yet.
Channing just looks to Bobby and she's like it was over before we could even do anything.
I'm ready to get out of here. I didn't even know we were fighting.
Yeah, there's just a smoking monster corpse, like slowly sinking back into the water.
Saren just turned around. He's like, "Well, I guess it wasn't that bad."
How,
That was easy.
how does it smell?
It smells
Future.
horrible in here.
This
He
is
asked-
bad. Can we go? Can I go up? Can I since I'm on the thing? Can I just be like, well, that was nice, and go up?
Does Channing have Mage Hand?
I do. I was actually just about to say.
Just if you
I
want to
could
get the
use Mage
spear,
Hand.
the javelins or whatever back.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something golden in the bottom of that.
And
There's
also the glowing pick. that I
Saren,
saw.
you do also see there is something on the other side of this little acrid lake.
Oh, Saren pops his eyeball out and starts flying over there.
Okay.
Yeah, and
the
Channing
eye-
retrieves the javelins and the glowing pickaxe. They're mage hand.
We'll get to that in 1 second here. I just want to check something. I have to actually see how much this axe weighs.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. Because it's 5 pounds for a mage hand?
10.
10 pounds.
Oh, it's 10 now? Okay, yeah, this thing only weighs a couple pounds. You are good. This is what it looks like, by the way.
Nice.
Oh,
The
Oh, that's
the
pretty
eye
cool.
flies over to the other area, and you see a sparse kind of cavern that has a statue of kind of a heroic dwarf-looking figure wearing ceremonial armor. The monument is broken into large chunks. The statue appears to have been decapitated, and its head is lying on the floor. Scrawled into the statue's base is a strange symbol. Smears of strange, dark, dripping fluid mar the iconography.
Is it recognizable to me?
Give me a religion check.
Probably not. Nope.
Yeah, you've got no idea.
Maybe Sister Iris might understand. So what is the, you said it's one big symbol or just a bunch of symbols?
It's like a defaced dwarven statue with like symbols on it.
Oh, so the symbols are the defacement?
Yes. The strange symbol is a defacement of the statue. It's got like kind of a strange, dark, dripping fluid coming from it.
Interesting. The eye looks around the rest of the room, see if anything else sticks out outside this statue.
Give me an investigation check.
So 15.
Perfect. You see a ring glittering in the rubble.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to see if I can get over here. Eye turns around, flies all the way back to Saren. Right back to his socket.
Bobby, you take the elevator up.
Oh yeah.
Does he see a way to actually get over there? Outside of going through this piss water?
That goes with piss water.
Is it actually piss water?
It'd be a nature check.
Ooh, 10.
10. I mean, it just smells gross, but you don't think it'll harm you unless you like drink it.
He puts his hand in it just to see if it feels tingly or anything.
It doesn't burn or anything like that. It's not like acidic. It doesn't seem.
Alright, he wades through it.
Because those who can see watch Sarah wade through piss water all the way.
I've gone through worse. I lived in the woods for
Amen,
200
brother.
years. He comes over here. He looks for that ring he noticed.
Yeah, you pick up the ring, and you see an interesting little ring that looks like this. It's like a bronze-looking band with like purple gemstones inlaid into it. It looks almost like a brain.
A brain?
A
He's
brain?
gonna pick it up and inspect the shit out of this.
Spooky brain ring.
Yeah, if you want to make an Arcana check, you may.
Does Archie see it?
No, unless you wanted to wade in through the piss water after him.
No.
Oh, I'll guidance myself too, so I can make sure. A 4, so 20.
You look at this ring, it's definitely magical. It has some sort of abjurative magic on it. You're not exactly sure to the nature of it, outside of its abjuration, meaning it's meant to ward things, so it's meant to protect.
I like that.
You probably have to identify it, like have someone actually identify it.
Bobby can do that. I'll get her to use her industrious little mind to identify this ring.
It's not industrious,
but-
you silly goose.
So you've recovered the ring, and all that's in here is the shrine, the broken down shrine with the strange symbol. Outside of that, you don't see anything else.
Does it look like I can wash off the bullshit?
Maybe.
He uses elementalism to beckon water on these things, and just kind of starts scrubbing it off with a piece of cloth.
Okay.
Or trying to.
So you summon some water and you reach out to kind of rub the symbol off.
Yeah.
With the claw. All right, give me a
because
charisma
it looks like this is defi. Oh, okay. I am not that charismatic. A 9.
A 9. Okay. You have a weird kind of like twinge in your head for a second, like a splitting headache. Nothing else seems to have happened.
Did it come off?
No. Symbol's still there.
Saren just getting bombarded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind of wince a little bit. Saren, have a really bad headache, and it's like in the periphery of your vision, there's something there. It's kind of reminiscent of what Zara was doing.
Do I have anything else? Does it feel magical?
Give me a Arcana check, I guess. It's gonna be a really high DC. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
Can I still use my guidance on that? Or will that matter?
Even with guidance, you're not gonna be able to hit the DC on it.
Okay.
You're not sure exactly the nature of it, because you weren't able to identify the symbol. You're really unsure of what just happened.
He takes one of the more blank pieces of paper that he picked up and jots down the symbols, seeing maybe if Iris would.
Sure thing. Yeah, you can copy the symbol down onto paper. Easy enough.
And you said this was a broken statue as well? Like,
yeah. Looks like it was a statue of a dwarf warrior.
He jots the resemblance of the dwarf down too.
Okay.
Let's see if he could do that. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
the face
well
is
an
all
artist he is.
the face is all fucked up. But it's kind of wearing ceremonial garb, so you can kind of like get some details of the ceremonial garb, but
Right.
not really like any identifying features.
Gotcha. So he's just gonna go. All right. Well, maybe Iris can check that out. He wades through the piss water.
All right. I think you guys have pretty much investigated everything here. Then,
The pickaxe, does it look special or anything like that?
well, looks magical as fuck, but you're probably gonna have to identify it as well.
Okay. She looks to Bobby. She's like, "This looks like magical as fuck."
Bobby's
Hey,
upstairs.
Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Oh,
Bobby was
I guess I
sent
should have made you
upstairs.
Arcana check it, but I mean, it was glowing when it came out of the monster's
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
So
Bobby literally
This is
got
magical.
to the elevator, smelled that room, and went,
she's
DM, I wanna
she's
go
upstairs. That's right. So boop, she's already gone.
Hey, Bobby Bones.
I said, DM, I want to go upstairs. Please, God, get me out of here.
All right, you guys are all able to ascend to head up to the next level. Let me grab you all. Oh, don't worry about those guys. You're fine.
Oh
What?
my God.
They're in a locked room.
More.
no way.
You
Oh.
guys probably won't go in there
Oh.
unless you wanted to do a fight for no reason because you don't get XP.
No.
XP
Saren-
grind. XP grind.
Saren comes up to Bobby that's already been up here, avoiding the shit bathroom smell, and be like, "Hey, can you take a peek at this ring? I found this in the dirt down there."
Why is there
And
a
here's
brain
Iris.
on that ring?
Why not? People put all kinds of weird things on their jewelry.
Touche. Touche.
I know it's magical. I just can't quite piece it together.
I'll do a religion check for Iris.
Archie will throw in his Arcana check if he hears the conversation.
On this, are you talking about the symbol or the items?
The symbol.
You'll have to do a religion check for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Archie, you actually passed the DC. We'll get to the identification. Bobby, the ring itself is a ring of mind shielding. You become immune to all magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
Oh, damn.
You can also use an action to make the ring invisible, so people won't know if you're wearing it or not.
Well,
I feel
don't
like-
lie, so I don't need this. Back to Sarah.
I feel like I've been attacked by an otherworldly creature already into my brain, so this might be good for me to have.
Might be good for you. That's true. Do you also want to identify the pick?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Off another.
All right. This one is the Luminous War Pick. It is a +1 magical war pick. While wielding the war pick, you can use a bonus action to cast the Daylight spell. Choose the point on the war pick. Once you use the bonus action, it can't be used again until the next dawn. And it's anyone who can use a war pick essentially can use this as a weapon. So it's a +1 war pick that can cast the Daylight spell once per day.
Anyone use a war pick?
I mean, I'll use the war pick.
Yeah, I think I'd give it to Gargrim.
Here you go, sweet boy.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so now you guys have found a lot of light sources and something to help shield your mind.
A lot of
this
light
is
sources,
things you
yes.
might need.
Yes.
This ring is apparently a Pokeball too, because
Yeah, when you die, you go into the ring. Your consciousness is sucked into the ring.
Jesus.
I could become a brain ring. Ooh. Oh,
Actually,
wonder
let's do
how
a
many
luck check
people
to
are
see if
in
there's
there.
anyone in
Yeah,
there.
right?
Oh my god.
So roll me. Let's roll a D100. I'll say 80 and above. There's someone in there already. Oh my god.
Yes! Oh my god, we gotta find out who's in
You
there.
got a new
Can you
friend.
talk to the
Okay,
person?
hold on.
Like, do you
Guys,
have
I
the
can't help
ability?
I just keep getting things that are able to telepathically talk to me.
100%. Like, do you have the ability to talk to the person inside?
Alright,
I can't prevent them from talking to me now that they're in there.
Let me think about. I gotta think about this. I gotta think of who would have been here. And who would be in the ring. As you
Yeah.
put a ring on Saren, you hear a voice go, "Why, hello there."
Oh,
I wondered if there was anyone already in this ring. Now that we have identified it, who might I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Terrace Maris. A pleasure.
Terrace Maris. Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sir Moondrift. I'm from down south. But looks like we're going to be working together.
Great. Could you do me a solid and find a very powerful cleric and have them resurrect me? That would be great.
Um, he's speaking not out loud. He's not Harlan. Let's work on that. The only one I know is very against that particular type of magic.
Well, that's really not great for me. So if you could go ahead and find one that's really into that type of thing, that would help me out extremely. I am in a ring.
How long have you been in there?
I don't know.
Time can play tricks on the mind.
I'm still holding out hope. I'd like to return as myself and not something new. I don't want to be returned to the wheel, you know. I don't want to be reborn and go through the whole afterlife thing. That sounds boring. My life was great before. It'll be great again. You just gotta get me back, buddy.
What was your life before?
Well, I was what you would call a king. A king of a land so vast and glorious that I can't even begin to tell you all about it.
Is it because it's fictional or real?
It was extremely real. So very, very real.
I mean, I've been around for like several hundred years. You can tell me anything, I might know about it.
Well, surely you've heard of the Maris royal family. Give me a history check.
I'm also going to guidance myself.
Okay.
17.
You never heard of this guy?
Well, no, I don't think, can't say that I have.
Well, that's a shame.
But I know a historian that knows everything.
Great.
So we'll find out.
Fantastic. They can tell you all about the glory of the Maris family and the kingdom of Calthatoon.
The who to what now?
Calthatoon.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, just go ahead, find a cleric, get me on the up and up, my friend, and we can start Calthatoon all over again, baby.
And whatever you had in the bank probably gained several years of interest by now.
Oh, I assure you, I am exceedingly rich.
Nice, nice. Well, you just keep doing your thing and being in that ring. Don't pass on now.
I won't. And then it goes quiet.
Aaron just has a look of, oh God, why me? On his face.
Alright, so you have Terrace Maris of the Maris royal family from the kingdom of Calthatoon, whatever that is. He was the king of it, apparently. But yeah, you guys have collected everything. Anything else you want to do here? Are you ready to leave?
Oh, did we resolve the symbol things?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
sorry.
don't either.
We got distracted by there being person in the ring. My bad.
That was quite distracting.
Archie, with the 17, you actually are able to identify this symbol. You would know. That this iconography is a Ilsicine, sorry, which was a patron deity of the Illithid Empire.
This was the runes that were on the idol, or on the like the
Statue thing?
Yeah, the statue. The why am I not thinking of the fucking word?
Yeah, the statue down there of the dwarf that was
Yeah.
defaced. This is the symbol that it was defaced with.
And what was it called again?
Ilsicine,
Ilsicine.
patron deity of the Illithid Empire.
Oh,
You don't know much outside of that, but you recognize the symbol. You probably like saw it on some esoteric documentation at some point that you flipped through.
you know, some documents I was paid to nick one day. They're all about the Ilsacene patron. That looks just like the markings I saw in that document.
Well, that tracks. Apparently this place was overrun with illithids, so mystery solved.
So what, we have to fight some fucking illithids?
No, I mean, I don't think so, no. That was several centuries ago.
Oh, right. Don't know much about it, just recognize the symbol, that's all.
And you guys took a long rest in here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
As you go, yeah, I imagine you guys are gonna try and leave. You do see that the doors, the front doors, are open when you guys kind of get out of the main hall. They appear to have been opened. Just doesn't look like any amount of force or anything like that was used on them. I'll kind of delete that so you guys can see. But they are wide open.
So, like, someone went through here? Is
Probably
the
Renamir. She
Yeah.
came in through
Oh,
the
okay.
front door.
Girl doesn't know how to
Yeah, she's not going to
close
walk through the
doors.
shitter.
Yeah.
How uncivilized.
And as you guys get out here, who had like an 18 passive perception?
I do.
So do I.
Okay, the people with 18 passive, you guys notice near to here, or I'm sorry, like it would be over here. There are some footprints as well as some other type of prints on the ground, and you see kind of like a burned scrap piece of paper just kind of laying on the ground.
Steven deviates his course and goes over and checks.
All right, give me a nature check regarding the prints in the ground. You see kind of large reptilian clawed feet, like a quadrupedal creature with reptilian feet was here.
Big lizard.
It's an alligator.
He puts out
Florida.
the cinders on that piece of paper and picks it up.
Give me an Arcana check for the piece of paper.
Ooh, I'll do a guidance on this one.
Ooh. All right.
31.
From this scrap of paper, because you rolled over an nearly impossible DC, I will tell you what it is. This is a piece of vellum paper. So, vellum paper is used to put spells on, spell scrolls and things like that.
Okay.
Like looking at like kind of the innate arcana that's kind of still just barely there, hanging on the paper. This is a knock scroll. It used the knock spell, so it's likely that the door was opened with a knock scroll.
Gotcha.
Cool.
And I'll say, give me one more. You said your passive perception is 18, so you actually don't need to roll for this. Looking around, you do notice that those lizard-like claws, like they're for like a large creature, they just are in this area and then they're gone. There's no tracks to and from here.
Oh shit! Is it safe for him to assume dragons?
You're safe to assume that it's something that flies for sure.
So like wyverns, dragons, all that shit. Whatever it is that can fly and has lizard-like properties.
And you do see, it looks like the kind of, that you're used to seeing them now, the kind of the heavy boot prints of Renamir go to where this thing was, and then they're gone.
Guys, our mutual acquaintance, Renamir, has flying lizards in her employ.
Hey.
Be that dragons or what else, I can't say with any level of certainty, but there are only a few, very few number of species that can fly and leave tracks like that.
Is this area big enough for a
So,
thing
dragons.
to fly away?
Flying lizards at the least.
I mean,
Young
you're in
dragon,
mountain
probably.
range. Like, you guys are like,
What are the spacing
We're
between
outside now,
the
you're
ball prints and whatnot?
Okay.
Can I glean the age range of the dragon based on how
large
Like I said,
footprint areas?
from the span of the feet, it looks like it was a large creature. So
Large creature.
large
Okay.
size. So like
Not
something
huge.
like that. Not
So
huge.
if it was a dragon, it would be a young dragon kind of thing. If a wyvern, probably an adult wyvern.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
could be
So
a dragon.
it could be any number of that type of creature. It's just a large one. So yeah, if it were a dragon, it'd be a young one. If it were a wyvern, it'd be pretty
One of
nasty
Leroy's
wyvern.
kids.
Love this for
Well, as long as we continue not
and
pissing her
actually,
off.
Give me a history check, all you guys. It's been a while since you heard about this. But you have heard about it. Yeah. All of you guys, save for Gargrim, unfortunately. DC I put on at 15. You recall that there was mention of there being a green dragon in the Thunder Tree ruins.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the place you guys never went to investigate to find the druid to help you find the broken down keep in the woods. Like you could
Oh,
go
then
in
I
there
wouldn't
to
know about
find.
that.
Yeah, okay, so Saren wouldn't know, but the rest of you guys would know that information. That you could have gone to Thunder Tree ruins to find a druid who would have had information about where the fort was that all the goblins were at originally, like way back when. But you guys decided not to go there, so something happened there.
Who told us
Obviously,
about the druid and everything?
you were told by Sildar.
Oh.
Yeah, and we didn't go there because we were hit. Didn't we have great nature survival rules or something that just like led us straight there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys were able to
Something
find the
like
path without getting.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. We were
Mhm.
just like thirsty goblin
Yep.
hunters, ready to fucking take
Mhm.
these guys out, and we found them without even needing anybody's help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn goblins. They did this to us.
Yeah, that was when you were looking for Cragmaw Castle.
hmm
But obviously something happened there. So,
Obviously, when not me, it happened.
but yeah, you guys
He's
are
got a
able
dragon.
to leave Zurzul's Rest. Are you guys going to head back through the underwater path to the well to go to Phandelver? Or are you going to go above land?
I could use another tree, guys.
I could go either way. We're not expecting to run into danger at our target destination,
Yeah.
so we could probably handle it on the way there. It'd be a bit more scenic than running through a tunnel for 8 goddamn hours.
Yeah.
All right. You guys leave Zurzula's Rest, and you go overland. I won't make you guys roll for random encounters. Nothing on your path now that you are level 7 could possibly be any challenge to you. Those
Unless
things
Bobby
will-
pisses on it.
Yeah, that was just to punish Crafty.
What? I had to pee. We never pee.
But yeah, you guys,
Hey,
you will be passing by the Wayback Cave on your way as well.
And that's where Odessa is.
That's where Odessa currently is. She was stationed there to take the Lord's Alliance and kind of secure the cave. So it's up to you if you want to drop in there or just head straight to Phandelver.
I think we could drop by.
say hi to Odessa.
Yeah. Hey, girl, hey.
See what they've
You
done
guys-
with the place.
You guys head over to the Way of Echo Cave, and you remember the entryway was kind of like the weird kind of cavern entry. You see there are guards posted up at the front. You see they have made like kind of little, almost like wooden palisades to guard the front. So there's like a gate now. So they've done a little bit of work. It's a work in progress, but it's a fortification nonetheless. And there are some guards. There's kind of a guy up on a tower wearing the banner of the Lord's Alliance. Looks down and he goes, "Can I help you?"
We're here to see Odessa.
Yeah, like we're best friends.
1 second. You wish to see the commander? 1 moment. And they go down. And a moment later, you see the kind of little gates open up, and Odessa's there. And she greets you guys. "Hey guys, how's it going?"
Girl, you'll never guess what just happened to us.
Something horrible, I imagine?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guessed it. That's crazy.
How did you know?
I mean, that's usually par for the course with you guys. No offense, of course.
We have a
Well-
reputation to maintain.
Let's just say, have you ever seen a piss monster blow up?
with starlight because I have.
She gives you this weird look. It's like, I don't even know how to interpret what you just asked me, so I'm going to say
Whoever
no.
fought a piss monster? A monster
No, I
made
haven't.
a piss.
I mean, no, I've never fought a... What? I feel like I'm getting a headache.
We fought a monster that was in like really bad smelling water.
So is that all that happened to you?
Oh God,
No,
no.
we
No,
also
no,
fought
no.
another thing that had like a crystal jammed into its head
There's been
and was
so
like
much.
creepy.
We got a
So
side
you guys spent
quest.
some time telling
Yeah.
her. She says, really weird that you guys led with the piss monster thing. You kind of buried the lead on me.
It was the most memorable
It
thing
was just
because
the
I
most
crit it.
recent thing to have happened.
Listen, when you crit and then have a killing blow in the same turn, you're gonna shit.
Amen.
It left an impression on Saren.
The stars guide me,
That was a
and the
special
stars
piss
will not lead me
monster.
wrong.
Yes.
Uh,
Piss monster.
the people with 18 passive perception, you guys notice there is kind of like a scar across Odessa's right cheek. Looks like a new one. And she just kind of takes that information in and goes, well, I'm glad you're all right. We have pretty much secured things here, and actually it's good that you stopped by. The forge is currently working, so we might be able to supply you guys with a little bit of extra armament if you're going to continue aiding the Lord's Alliance.
Fantastic.
Saren takes out the handful, armful, whatever of crystals he got from the mine. Says, "Well, we cleared out that place as we've told you, and that has a bunch of these magical crystals that could be used."
She looks at them, doesn't seem to quite understand them, but she kind of signals over, and you see there's outside, there's kind of like this dwarven smith-looking fellow who's there, who walks up and takes a look at them, goes, "Oh, these are really potent. We could use these to fuel the forge." And she nods and says, "Where did you find these?"
He takes out his map and marks it down. It's an old Dwergar mining settlement. That place we just cleared out. There's a whole section down there, down in the mines.
She nods. She actually goes kind of like, there's like an office that's set up in like the main cave entryway. It's just a general area. She goes over and she pens a note real quickly to you don't know who she pens it to, but she pens a quick note. She closes it. She wax seals it with the symbol of Lord's Alliance. Hands it over to you, Saren, and says, "If you could deliver this to Sildar, I'd appreciate it."
Cool. There's also a now dormant auger down there that you could resume mining on. It seems to be in all right condition as well.
Bobby sides eye.
Just needs a power source.
It
She
did
nods.
look like a little out of control.
That's only because
Like
it was being
possessed.
powered by a fiend. If you power it with an
Yeah.
elemental, it should be fine.
Just
Well, we'll
FYI.
have some of the more mechanically inclined and arcanely inclined members of the Alliance
Yeah.
inspected to make sure that it's safe to use, and if not, we will just dismantle the machine.
We should also warn you that the front door goes right into a mess hall, and then the door directly as you're looking inside on the right, that is barred. There are zombies in there.
Yeah, they wouldn't let
now-
me take care of them. I was going to
Yeah,
take care of them.
we figured that it was really best to just save our efforts elsewhere,
Very
like the giant piss monster.
If it's just some men of zombies, I'm sure we can deal with them. I appreciate all the information. This will be extremely helpful in the days to come. But yes, to that end, I wanted the Lord's Alliance and Sildar, of course, wanted to award you guys a little more. So please come with me, and she's going to usher you guys into the Wayback Cave. You see, there's like various members of the Lord's Alliance. There's some dwarves. There's some like civilians from Phandelver who are in here working now. They're like mining things out, getting things in shape. It's a lot cleaner than when you guys were last here. You see that the water has been pushed in through the area that moves the wheel to move the bellows on the forge, so the forge is fully active. And there's people in there like hammering away. Like this place is abuzz with activity. This
Nice.
turned from like a freaking crypt until like unfortunately for you, Bobby, a place of industry very quickly.
It's like industrialization.
But she takes you into a room the room where you guys first met Radomir, and there's like various weapon racks and stuff in there, and there are very nicely made weapons in there. So each one of you guys can claim a +1 weapon of your choice, just a regular +1, but any weapon you want.
Ooh. Is there armor or just weapons?
You could claim armor as well, or shield even, a +1 shield.
Blimey. I'll need a scimitar +1.
Time to upgrade the steel.
Is it
Uh,
one or
what-
the other, or a armor a?
One or the other.
What class of armor is in here? Like up to what level? Not the plus one, but like the typing.
It would be anything that's medium or heavy. Like they don't make leather armor with this forge. It's a forge, so they're not really making like leather.
So I'll take a shield.
But they do have like quarterstaff, swords, stuff like that. Most of the weapons you make that need metal parts to go to them and wood, they have that.
Okay, so there wouldn't be anything for like cloth. Like I couldn't get a robe or anything.
No, unfortunately for you as a spellcaster, there's not much here outside of like maybe getting a +1 dagger or +1 quarterstaff. But it'd be something magical to have in a pinch if you absolutely needed it.
Well, and that being said, Gargrim's going to pull out those the 30 pounds of iron that he got, and he's going to hand it over to Odessa, just to help you guys out in the future.
Oh, thank you, Gargrim. I appreciate it. And she gives you a smile.
I think Saren will leave his pile of magical crystals here as well, just to see if you guys continue your craft and make things for us magical types. He looks at himself and Bobby. That'd be super helpful as well. But I will take the shield in the meantime.
Yes, if you happen to find anyone on your journeys or anything like that who's more magically inclined, we have smiths, of course, and some dwarven runesmiths who can at least enhance objects, but finer spellcraft and magical items is a bit beyond that type of work. If you run into anyone, let us know, and we could, if they wish to help the Lord's Alliance, we'd be more than happy to compensate them accordingly.
Indeed.
So we got a +1 armor or weapon, correct?
Or weapon, yeah.
Cool.
Because there's only so much, like, now that you guys have informed them of, like, these crystals and all this other stuff, they'll be able to churn out more stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, and potentially, they might be able to churn out more powerful things. Like, in the vein of, like, +2 weapons and stuff like that in the future. Because previously, if you guys tried using anything in the Forge, you would have enchanted something with a +1, but it would have only lasted a few days and the magic wouldn't keep to it. But now that they got everything kind of, like, fully operational, it's, like, putting permanent enchantments and things.
I'm thinking everything that we've done, like, to magically create or magically, like, any Arcana check, Archie has been very, very interested in partaking in. It's getting...
Magic is fucking cool.
Hey, kid.
Right that is.
I think-
Right that
I
is,
think
young one.
he's
Right that
He
is.
grabs a rapier.
And while you guys are, like, picking out weapons, Odessa looks to Archie and says, Archie, could I speak with you a moment in private?
Of course.
And she says, please, everyone, pick something out to your liking, and you as well. Sister Iris, was it? Sister Iris nods at her. Thank you. And she'll lead you kind of back at, like, another room. You go, so, looks like I was right about your friends in Phandelver.
Friends? You mean
Well, associates.
information gathering.
Associates.
Informants.
Contacts. Informants.
Either way, I appreciate the heads up.
Yeah, well. They didn't plan on doing good things to you. Or to anybody else, for that matter. So they had to die.
She nods. I wanted to extend a bit of an apology because I think when I met you, I didn't trust you. And that was a mistake. So, I want to formally apologize to you.
Nothing to it. I am a rogue.
That you are. She smiles and kind of like pats you on the shoulder. Says,
Right.
Well,
then.
hopefully my duty here will end, because as much as I love guarding a place, I much rather be doing other things.
Yeah. Need to get back into the shit.
Exactly. To that end, do me a favor and put a word into Sildar. Tell him everything's under control here. Everything's going great. And they could just send an administrator here so I could be, kind of leave. That would be great.
Yeah, we'll get you out of here. Lickety split.
Yeah, no insight check needed. She's like, I really fucking, I gotta get out of here.
Get back on the team. She
Yeah,
misses
fuck
us.
the bureaucracy. Get back to adventuring.
I mean, if you have an immediate need for my help, I could always inform Sildar later.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
All right. You see, she's like, let me grab some things.
We need an escort.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will escort you back to Phandelver. That's a great idea.
Right.
And we really need, guidance.
Are they back out in?
Yeah, you see she comes out, says, I've been informed that you all need an escort back to Phandelver, so I will be joining you.
Yes. I mean, certainly be like, I also got all this fucking paperwork from down there. I think that the Green Goblin was using. It looked like junk to me, but maybe there's something you guys can find in there.
Oh, excellent. She'll gather the paperwork and say, we should probably should deliver this to Sildar immediately. Here, give me that note I gave you earlier.
Shweep.
She just tears it up, throws it on the ground. All right, let's go.
Archie also wants to check on Sister Iris, make sure she's not falling behind or gonna wander off or something.
Yeah, give me an insight check, I guess. Yeah, she seems all right. She's kept pace with you guys. She hasn't spoken much, but the time you've known her, she doesn't talk a lot in general. So she's a pretty quiet person.
Are we on the road again?
Yeah, you guys gather up. Odessa puts another member of the Lord's Alliance, tells them that they're in command until an administrator comes. They nod and tells them to hold down the fort. And you see that she kind of gives command off to that dwarven figure that looked at the crystals previously.
Was there a decent brigade here to guard? Like, how many people are left to guard this place?
There were a couple dozen soldiers here, at least. Yeah.
Okay. We're good then. We're good.
Yeah,
Can't
and there's like
we had the same thought.
Yeah.
and there's like a palisade that's built, like it's more defensible and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Like a whole wall up and everything, some spikes coming out of it, probably.
Yeah, and you saw like when you got kind of took further into the forge, like they reinforced doors and stuff like that. They started locking it down.
I guess while we're walking, has the denizen inside the ring spoken up at all? Has he annoyed me yet?
No.
He's not. Based off of what I know of Ring of Mind Shielding, is this guy inside the ring aware of what I say to other people, or only what I say telepathically to him?
He can only communicate to you. He doesn't know what's going on. So he's
Okay.
he has nothing to comment upon.
So he's like, Sister Iris, how you holding up?
Oh, I mean, the loss of Sir Ravenclaw is a tragic one. The more concerning thing is that his soul will not know rest until his undead form is destroyed. So I'd like to do that as soon as possible.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that bitch her comeuppance at some point. Well,
yes,
she took a Hildak too, so he still made that promise that he'd let you have him pass on. Speaking of passing on, have you come across a ring with a soul inside of it?
She kind of looks at you and says, I'm going to do an Arcana check for her. She nods and says, I mean, there's all manner of magical artifacts and things, phylacteries, rings, powerful gemstones, many items could contain a soul. All of them are very evil, I'll tell you that for sure.
Oh, right. And do you have to destroy the item to get rid of the soul?
concern?
It depends on the item. Potentially, if there was a spirit trapped inside of such an object, I could release it with a blessing from the Raven Queen to send it off this mortal coil. If that's something you need.
I'll keep that in mind, for sure, for sure. You never know what we're going to find on this wacky-ass journey.
She gives you a look. Are you trying to conceal the fact that you have such an item?
Was she aware that I picked this up?
It's
And
just the
had
manner of
Bobby-
the conversation. Like, you're asking some really specific stuff. Like, are you trying to, like, make it not seem like you have the type of item you're describing? Because the topic would be like, hey,
I think
can
the
you tell
topic
me
that
about, like,
he's-
boils on your feet? What do you think about those?
I think the topic that he's getting at, I don't know if he's directly referencing the ring. He's referencing the lantern that Hilda got sucked into.
Okay.
I think we ever got packed up with them. Kind of the same thing, because it's another item that a person as far as he's aware, he assumes the soul is inside. Do we have to destroy it, or how can we release that soul type deal?
Yeah, if you bring that specific thing up to her about the lantern that you guys saw, because she didn't see it,
Right.
she'll kind of say, well, I mean, it sounds... I'm going to actually have her do another Arcana check for this one. She thinks about it. I mean, that could be some sort of soul cage or something like that. I've heard of people who are capable of trapping souls into things when they kill people.
Mm.
But this sounds a little different because he wasn't killed. He was kind of already dead.
Absorbed. He was just yanked into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absorbed. Why did we let them do that, by the way?
Because the last time we confronted that lady, she flat out was going to kill us all, and your friend was her thrall. You understand? He looked quite powerful, and she is already quite powerful. Also, she had flaming skulls, and we don't fuck with them. At least I don't.
She nods. Goes, okay.
But, given a chance, we'll do what we need to do. But there's a time and place for everything.
And with that, you guys return to Phandelver. Hooray! You're back in
Yay.
Phandelver.
Hooray!
Good to be back.
Who that?
So
Now.
yeah.
Let's make sure this whole town isn't fucking infected
That's
with
a
that
woman.
green shit.
Is there a
Put you guys
makeshift,
first.
like an infirmary in this town?
An infirmary?
Well,
The only-
more like, because what was her face, Sister Garaels?
Garia.
I'm guessing she was like the town magical cleric.
Yeah, she was the only, like, outside of Sister Iris, this town had, like, there's no other cleric that's been in this place since Sister Gabriella died.
Dog.
Which is an interesting point.
Right, exactly. It's like, why?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to have what's his name, Sildar, like requisition a town healer or something that can look into magical afflictions. Not looking back at the 3 villagers that we brought back.
Do you guys wish to go speak with Sildar now?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys make your way to the Townmaster's Hall. You see Sildar Hallwinter is there along with the Townmaster. And Sildar sees you guys approach. And he sees Odessa approaching and, like, raises an eyebrow. Like, confused. And he goes, Odessa, you...
We had desperate need of her services.
give me a deception check.
+0 deception. Here we go, baby.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Sildar looks at you and goes,
Pretty good.
I didn't know the roads were so dangerous from the Wave Echo. Do you need reinforcements at the Wave Echo Cave, Odessa? Is that why you've come? In some regards, yes, Sildar. I wanted to inform you. Yes, they desperately needed my help. She looks at Archie and nods. They desperately needed it. That's 100% true. So, they actually found quite a few very helpful things, Sildar. And she goes on to kind of explain the crystals, the auger, everything like that to him. Sildar's nodding. He says, All right, I'll have to send word to maybe Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter, see if I can get some more powerful arcanists to come down here. But we do have people that can go there, shore things up. We should be seeing a few more members of the Lord's Lines coming, though things are brewing in the realm at large. But that's a concern for another time. Did you give them what I requested? Yes, Sadar, I did indeed give them the weapons and armaments that came from the forge. Excellent. Solar looks to you all as you guys have done great work. It sounds like your mission to Zula's Rest was successful and very prolific, in
It
fact.
was interesting.
Interesting.
To say the least. But thank you for the scimitar.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Did the villagers follow us here as well?
Yeah, the villagers came with you guys. They kind of broke off and went to like their respective homes, and they were like very thankful.
Did we get their names?
Oh yeah, you would have gotten their names. The names of the. Let me pull it all up here.
Well, just not for my own edification, just to pass the information along to Solar, because Saren's going to be like, listen, I checked these guys over. They are afflicted with something. You're going to need someone that is good with magical afflictions to come and look at them. Especially now that he looks at her like Sister Gariel, I suppose, was the only one to do that. I can't tell you what or if what happened to them is bad, but you're going to need someone to come and check them out. They seem fine, they say they're fine, but they got something that had been done to them.
He nods at that, and he goes, unfortunately, we don't have any other cleric. I can send word to one of the larger cities to hopefully get a cleric here to take a look into the matter. Outside of that, the only other cleric I'm aware of is Sister Iris, and he nods to Sister Iris. So I guess the question is, would you be willing to aid us, Sister Iris? Would you aid Lord's Alliance in investigating this sickness that you guys have discovered? And if you could please check on the townspeople, provide any aid or clerical spellcraft that might aid, assist in stemming whatever this might be, if it is indeed here, it'd be greatly appreciated. Sister Iris kind of looks to him and goes, if it is to help the living people of the realm, I don't think the Raven Queen would be displeased. And she'll look to you. So you guys are kind of at a point here. You can choose your party member from here. You can either continue to roll with Sister Iris and take her from the town to aid you. She's a powerful cleric. Or you could go with Odessa Whitemane from here for further parts of the journey. So who you pick will have effects on what happens, depending.
Eesh.
I'm inclined to... Saren's inclined to keep Iris around. He has no real connection with Odessa. I mean, he's been in a fight with her, but not more than that.
Obviously, given the recent conversation, Archie is inclined to have Odessa on the team.
Iris
but
is also a cleric, right?
Iris is a cleric, yes.
Yeah.
Iris is a cleric, Odessa's a paladin.
Odessa's paladin.
Odessa's paladin.
Also,
Odessa's
if
cleric.
my ring gets really annoying, he may want Iris to kill this guy. Or send him on his way.
Can you just ignore him?
No, I can't. I mean, I can, but I can't stop him from talking to me if he ever talks to me.
I thought you had a thing that shielded your brain from
That
teleportation.
he is the
It's
thing
the-
that shields things from my brain, but I cannot
Yeah.
shield from him.
Okay.
I've always got you on tap, baby boo.
Oh
Fuck
god.
you, no,
Baby
I
boo.
want to.
Plus, while he's in there, my soul can't go in there if I ever actually die.
Sounds like a toxic opposite like connection or something.
Ugh, god. It's a squatter.
So you guys can think on that and decide. You don't have to decide immediately before you guys leave Phandelver.
I think Saren will just add on to the... I would strongly recommend requisitioning a cleric well versed in research, because we looked at this and we didn't know, but maybe all these papers. You also should probably requisition an artifact. You can make strong weapons for fighters, but looking over at Bobby, sometimes there's other things that need crafted as well.
Yes, it is on our list of things to do, I assure you. Saren. We will be trying to find somebody to help us artifice. Your recommendation is indeed a good one. Perhaps the Temple of Agma or Mistra. Someone from those deities would be of use. I believe... yes, the goddess of magic.
Indeed.
But yes, their clerics usually are of arcane domains and usually researchers, things like that, so they could be of use. I'll reach out to see who I can find in that regard. But in the interim, it would be good to have someone with some sort of clerical background, or honestly, Odessa, you are a paladin. You have some healing capability. You might be able to aid. She gives this look of like, please no. And he says, well, from what you guys have found here, it seems like these shards are of great import to whatever is going on to this area. Because I assume you guys told him about the map and everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Exposition!
These appear to be of the utmost importance. We need to ensure that whatever these powerful relics are, they don't end up in the hands of whatever entities are attempting to gather them. It is the duty of the Lord's Alliance to see that this realm is indeed protected. So, another commission for you, my friends. If you would be willing to go to these locales and hunt these artifacts down, it would be a great boon to us. I know Gwyn Orensong over at the Stonehill Inn might be able to provide you a little more context. She's a historian, of course, so she might know a little bit more about the various ruins that are in this area. You may want to check in with her.
I do need to speak with her about other matters as well.
Excellent, then. The Lord's Alliance will continue to supply you gold, any other foodstuff supplies, inventory gear you might need. Have your pick of it at Barthen's Provisions. They are made aware that you are working for us, and, well, more or less, Phandelver is acting in conjunction with the Lord's Alliance at this stage. So, we have a very good relationship going on here. And I appreciate your help in establishing it again. And, Archie, thank you again for your aid.
Indeed. It's all for the good of Phandelver and the Lord's Alliance. And myself,
Exactly.
of course.
We will enrich you, my friend. Do not worry. There is
As
much
you have.
to be made here. Speaking
If
of
the
which,
stars guide us to riches, then so be it.
this is merely a commission of formality, but you probably want the gold for other things, I imagine. He pays the party 500 gold pieces for looking into Zorzala's rest. We didn't come to an agreement on terms for it, but you guys took the initiative. I feel you should be compensated for protecting the realm from such a threat.
You know, you're spot on. We should.
Saren's going to be like,
He smiles.
you please take my portion and use it to lure in a good artificer, if you would. The Forge really needs one.
He'll nod and say, well, we appreciate the donation then. Thank you.
Saren has nothing. He has no need for money. He
So
lives
we
in the
have
woods.
some
Man.
magic
Would you
work.
like to? Gargrim's going to look at Saren and say, "Would you like to add your portion to the loot from Zarzula's rest to that as well?
The what?
Your portion of the loot from Zarzula's rest."
I didn't take anything. I already gave up my shards.
Yeah, but you get a portion as a part.
Yeah, but I have 56 platinum coins, 300. This is before I did all the math. 56 platinum coins, 350 gold, 189 silver, 304 copper, 100 gold pieces worth of jade, a periot worth of 500 gold, 3 tapestries worth 75 each, a velvet brocade worth 145, and then the stuff that I got from the end, which is the 4 large quartz, the amethyst.
Y'all can keep that for operating costs. I really don't need any of that.
I'll
Okay.
take his share.
Well, then it'll be the following, and then double for Archie, I guess. It's going to be 9 platinum each. Let me do this.
Are you giving a portion to Sister Iris
Yes.
from Zorzala's?
Yeah, I divided it all by 6.
Okay, let me know what she's getting all added to her.
I just need to add
Wow.
because the gold's in like 3 separate pieces, so I just need to add. So it's going to be
I haven't wrote
9
down. I
platinum
just
each, 407 gold pieces, 31 silver pieces, and 50 copper pieces each.
Is that per person?
That's per person.
Holy shit! How many?
You guys made a-
407.
You made a bunch of money.
Yeah, that little vault in the that like office bedroom room had like a whole bunch of shit in it that I
Holy
wrote down.
fuck!
Yeah, I have like 67 gold on me from just because that I use for my own needs, and that's good enough for me. Sam's a druid of the woods, man. He's the stars
So
in the
there
woods.
Solar will also inform you guys that a new shipment of stuff has come into Barthen's provisions. So if there's like other things like that you want to purchase, he says, we requisition that more serious goods be delivered here, given the nature of our work here. And it was approved. So we have might be some potions available, some other items of interest. So please check in at Barthen's provisions. They should have a lot more that you could make use of the money you have received.
Papa needs a
needs
magic
to be-
scimitar.
I
Optimus needs
thought we
ribs.
gave you one. You need another one?
Dual
Yeah.
wielding, man.
A magic one. One that sets people on fire. I think that would be badass.
I don't think they'll have that, but you're
Yeah.
welcome to look.
The
Listen,
flaming sword
a,
of
ro-
Phandelver.
a rogue can hope. All he wants is a flaming scimitar.
So Odessa, she doesn't have plate, but she does have a +1 shield now. So
Nice.
her AC is 20. But yeah, you guys can go head over to Barthen's Provisions. All right, you guys head on over to Barthen's Provisions. You see Barthen's there, and he says, "What can I do for you guys?" Oh, hey, hippie lady, I got some stuff for you. And he takes out like a weird tie-dye scarf that he made.
Yep, I'm gonna need that. I need things to wrap crystals up in, and the more colorful, the more better, because it's just what I do.
You want to wrap? You want to wrap
You
up
wanna
some
make-
crystals? That tracks. It tracks. All right. Yeah, I can definitely get you some crystal wraps.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
So actually, I have some because I thought you might want that. Honestly.
I don't know why you would think that, but sure, it works out though for me. Really,
What can I say? I'm an excellent businessman. That's all I can say.
what can I
Here.
say? But you're welcome.
For all this stuff, you got some crystal wraps here. You got this nice scarf, and here a silly little hat for your little guy. I got that.
Oh my God, lamp! Wait, can I resummon lamp?
Yeah, you got lamp.
Lamp love.
Yeah, just and it's all commission stuff. So like 5 gold, easy peasy.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Wait, how much, Gargrim? How much did you say that you ended up divvying out?
So it's going to be 9 platinum, 407 gold, 31 silver, and 50 copper each.
See Barthen's kind of
Nice.
drooling as he says, "Yeah, it's a lot of money. You guys here to buy stuff, or
Depends on what you have.
I actually got a lot. We got a big shipment in. So yeah, what are you looking for?
Potions, weapons.
All right, I definitely got some potions here. I got some healing type potions. I got a couple oddities that came in that might be of some use. Looks through his stock. He says, "I've got potion of climbing. Got a potion of water breathing. I've got what else we got in here? What else we got in here?
I did take those, by the way, so I'm cool.
I've got a potion of animal friendship. If you're looking for that,
What kind of healing potions do you have?
I've got some regular healings. I got a few greater ones, and I've got one superior."
How many is a few greater?
He looks to roll me a d6 plus 1.
It's 6, so then plus 1, 7.
It's like I got 7 of them actually. We got a pretty good shipment of them.
And how much are each of them?
All right, so the regular healings are going to run you 50 gold each. I've got a few dozen of those. The graders are going to run you 250 each. The superior, which I only have one of, that thing's going to cost you 2,500.
Could I do? Let's try to barter with him a little bit. Could I do one of the greater and two of the regular for 325?
Give me a persuasion check. He looks at you. He goes, I do like you guys, and you're going to spend a lot of coin. 330.
Channing pipes
do
in. She's
330.
like, can you do like a little bit more? Or a little bit less?
He's already shaken Gargrim's hand.
Damn.
For 330.
Now, no one in the area had anything good for me. Do you have anything like a robe that would keep me like nice warm, or my hands keep me nice and warm, or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely get some hand warmers. Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh my god.
Or do you have, could make like pajamas that cover my feetsies?
Do you want like some hoodie footy pajamas or something like that? I could get that.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, could I get some of them potions that Gargreen seemed to, please?
That's 300. That's 350 gold for those.
Well, didn't Gargrim get them for less?
I'll give you the same deal I gave your friend there, 330.
Okay, deal. I take them.
Okay. You get 2 regulars and 1 grader. I was like, I still have, looks like 5 more of these graders. Anyone else? Any buyers?
Not for me.
Channing, she's like, do you have any like other cool stuff? And not
Cool
the stuff
stuff?
that she's wearing. Not the stuff that she's wearing.
Gotcha. He taps his nose. Gotcha. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. 6. He pulls out this crazy cloak. You said not stuff like she's wearing, but he pulls this out.
Yeah.
And he says, all right, check this out. He puts it on, and he gives a little stance, and the cloak just starts to billow, like it's billowing in the wind. Check that out. Isn't that cool? It's a cloak of billowing.
Channing is quite impressed by it, actually. She's
It makes you look like a badass. It lasts for a whole minute. You can just stand there looking cool as shit. This thing's gonna run you 250.
How about less?
Shannon.
He goes, you do throw some bangers. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Thanks.
You could almost match me.
He goes, you know what? I love the parties. What can I say? 175.
And how much were the potions again?
Says potions, graders are, and he kind of leans into you and goes, I'll give you the graders 200 each. Don't tell the others.
She'll go for that option.
All right, how many graders are you
What were they for the others? For everyone, it was 250.
Yeah, 250. So he's giving you.
So I'm saving like 100 golds, basically.
If you buy 2.
Okay.
So are you buying 2? That'll be 400 gold.
Yeah, she'll do that.
It's like, are you sure you don't want the cloak of billowing?
I'm trying to be smart about my spending.
Look, you know what? I like you a lot. I'll save it. So if you want to come back and get it later, I'll have it on retainer for you. All right?
She gives him a thumbs up.
All right.
Barton's layaway services.
Right?
Yeah. Unless someone comes in and makes me an offer more than its market value, then I might have to be inclined to let it go.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
dream.
That was two
The
graders.
downfall of all traders.
Hey, I'm a businessman. Gives you a little wink.
Yeah, business.
And he winks back.
Gives a smile. He's got one gold tooth that you hadn't seen before.
Thinking he's gonna fucking rob his place when we're all done with this.
Give me a perception check. There, Archie. Alright, never mind.
What? Alright.
Alright. Anything else you guys need?
Sarah's just been standing in the middle of the room the entire time, not doing anything. And then I guess
Sure.
the shopkeep will see his, out of the corner of his eye, you might see the eyeball just floating. And then it'll land back in his eye socket, and then he... Nothing for me, thanks.
Creepy.
Doesn't
Alright.
matter how many times he does that. I'm always skeeved out by it.
Yes, this is a normal occurrence for you guys.
It's a normal floating magic eye. What's wrong with that?
Nothing normal about
Oh.
that, mate.
Oh,
No judgment. You guys have spent a lot of money here. You can float your eyes around all you want. I don't care.
I mean, I haven't spent any money here, but thank you.
I mean, you're
I have one
friends
thing.
with these folks, right? Is this guy with you? He points to Saren.
Saren walks out.
What a... Alright. That's weird.
He's with us, don't worry.
Alright.
I have something for you. And she like starts digging around. I have something for you. You need to make. I found this in the thing we were just in. I have this velvet. It's beautiful. It's worth like 145 gold. I have this, and I lay it down on his on his table, and I said, worth 145 gold, and it's beautiful, and you could probably make my footsie pajamas out of it. And since it's worth 145 gold, and I'm giving it to you to make my footsie pajamas out of, could I have another potion of healing, just a regular one, and my footy pajamas are free?
Listen.
I feel like that's a good deal.
You're asking... No. What you're asking me to do is do labor to convert something you already own and give you a discount on something while also giving you the item. That ain't gonna fly.
But then
Here's
you
what I
get
can
to
do.
keep all the
I
rest
can
of the stuff.
I can definitely take a commission to make this into some nice footy pajamas for you. Like I could do. I'll take the material. It's only going to cost you 50 gold for the commission to make it nice.
Make
Do you want this to be made into nice footy pajamas for 50 gold? I could do that.
for 50 gold?
Yeah, you want some high level artistry. You wouldn't want to put no work into this thing. Look at this material. It's great.
It's gonna have your name embroidered on the back.
It will.
Glitter.
I can put your name on it, Bobby.
Fake
Right?
gemstones.
Oh hell yeah, I can do that. I can
Uh-huh.
bedazzle the shit out of this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of want
Archie starts looking around.
Saren pops his head back in. Make it a lamp onesie. Again.
that. Can you also make Lamp a little onesie? There
I mean,
is enough cloth in there for me and Lamp to have a little.
Yeah, Lamp
Yeah,
looks
Lamp is
devastated.
literally, he's trying to take the hat off of his head right now. He hates the hat.
You just keep
He
putting it
hates
on.
the
He's like
onesie.
trying to push it off. You're like, no, it just goes on your head. It goes on your head.
It's like those little dogs that are dressed
Lamp,
up in
the
outfits.
hat
You
Yeah.
really
I
can't
was
like
gonna
this.
say Bobby's the worst pet owner like in existence.
100%. I'm
He
trying
says,
to dress my poodle up.
he looks at the desperation of the little critter and he goes, unfortunately, that's a little bit out of my bailiwick. I don't think I can make that for you. He winks at Lamp.
Huh. What
But
about...
I can make you your footy pajamas, 50 gold commission. You just leave the materials with me. I guarantee by next time you're back, I'll have it ready.
Alright, just let him make the damn pajamas, alright?
I want the pajamas. Okay.
You want
Alright,
the pajamas.
He puts his hand out for the 50 gold and for the material.
No,
Tie up then.
I paid up.
Takes
I
50
paid
gold,
up.
takes the materials. Says, oh, they're ready for you. Probably within the next couple days.
Oh, I thought you were saying like right now.
I thought you said right now too, and I was like, damn, that was quick.
Like, and they're ready for you.
He just walks in the back room, comes out, and it's done. You're like, what the?
Yeah,
got a
it's already
shop back there.
bedazzled with her name.
No. Give me a couple days. I'll have it all prep for you. All right. Anything else? Any other commissions you want to do? Other embroideries? You want a cool like jacket? Looks over at Channing.
Yes.
You see,
All right, yeah.
like pinching the bridge of his nose.
Yeah, I can make a cool jacket. And for you, 5 gold. 5 gold, I'll get you a bomber jacket.
Sweet. He hands him over it, like, in very enthusiastically.
All right, just real quick, I gotta do some quick measurements on you guys. If you don't mind taking a quick sec, I'm just gonna do some quick measurements, and you'll be good to go.
If I can't believe you don't want like really like we could
Lance
find
like a
somebody
cat.
to make this for you. Maybe they have a little pet shop. Well,
Like, listen, Lance told me that he did
Lance
not
is,
want to
like,
wear outfits.
visibly angry at you.
He's measuring as he's measuring Poppy goes, all right, child small. Got it. Goes over to Channing. Oh, nothing. Starts doing some measurements. Writes it all down. Goes, all right, got you guys covered.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna have to step out now before I spend money. Any more money, but thank you.
No, please stay in. Spend more.
Nope,
Come
nope.
on. I got you. You guys have a great one. You guys have a great one.
idea.
She walks
You
up.
all go on about it.
Archie leaves with her.
All right. Barthen waves goodbye to you guys, and you exit Barthen's provisions. A little lighter in the gold purse, but some good healing items at your disposal.
Yeah.
Saren nails on the Bobby. Did you ask him for a piss flap on that onesie? So you can still pee in the
A
woods?
piss slap?
What? No,
You
that's what
bloody
diapers are for.
what, mate?
Hey, I'm serious about traveling through the woods, man.
You gotta take off your whole onesie to go to the
Call
bathroom.
nature.
What's wrong with being naked? Don't you love that about onesies? You get to strip down. That's the best part about wearing a onesie as a woman. You get to just take off everything to go to the bathroom. That's the best part.
I just feel like that leaves me a little bit vulnerable if I'm going to the bathroom in the woods and I'm naked.
Yeah.
This is the lady who got attacked by 6 bats 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I lived for it. I'm telling you, it's the best part about wearing a onesie as a woman is feeling the air just hit your coochie.
I'm gonna have to take your word for that one.
Yeah, Saren just straight face, get up, all right, and he walks away.
Hey, you don't got
just so you guys know,
Funny as fuck.
just so you guys know, Iris and Odessa are back at the Downmasters Hall right now. They kind of like stay there for the
So
moment.
we don't have our NPC traveler with us?
Not currently.
Okay, cool.
They're currently back at camp.
They're not here to hear this filth.
They're not here to be shamed.
This filth. This is natural.
You could just tell that they would have like the disgusted face on their faces.
I mean, if Weir's not brow pinching,
Straight up ready to
someone's
bark.
not doing their job right.
All right. So you guys have obtained provisions. There's a matter of deciding who will be left behind, or who you wish to take. If you wish to take anyone, and then there's Gwyn or Song. You can speak to regarding the map you guys found.
Oh shit! Could I have just bought one for whoever we go to travel with? A greater. I'll just minus 250. Can I tabletop that? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys gonna head over to the Stonehill Inn?
I was gonna say Archie starts heading towards the Stonehill Inn to move this thing along.
All right. Let's move the plot forward, DM.
Yeah.
Yes.
Progression.
Saren has ulterior motives to talk to the historian, but yeah.
I mean, honestly, role-playing wise, Archie would be like... right now, he's ready to go.
I'm joking. I'm bored, DM. Where's
I mean,
fighting?
wouldn't we end up being turned in for the night? It was an 8-hour thing from the other areas.
It was only a few hours to get from the other place. It's probably getting towards evening though. If you guys wanted to rest for the evening and check into the Stonehill Inn, talk to Gwyn and check in, and then leave in the morning.
I guess if it's getting towards the night, Archie would be at the bar getting some meat into him.
Well, it's at the Stonehill Inn. That's where Gwyn's going to be anyway.
And you know what Channing's doing.
You know what time it is.
Is her goblin friend there?
You look around. Yeah. Actually, give me roll a d20 for me. We'll see if he's hanging around. Yeah, you see Grimbus over there in the corner. He's got kind of his big hat on, looks kind of like a cowboy hat, got the scarf wrapped around his face. He's over there kind of plucking at a lute.
She does makes eye contact, and she does like she points at him, and then she points at her, and then she points at the stage, and then
He
gives a thumbs
nods.
up.
He tips his hat, and you see he starts going into a jam.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, the Stonehill Inn again alights. People see that you come back, Channing. There's like some bros that come out and go, "Fuck yeah, bro!" And they're like, "She's back!" And they start piling into the Stonehill. And a crazy party begins to ignite. And Gwen, who's like kind of sitting at one of the tables again, like reading a book, watches as a party begins to unfold before her. She's like, "Oh my. Oh no."
Oh my.
Saren waves at her from outside because he doesn't want and beckons her at one of the outdoor tables.
She waves. Give me a persuasion check, Sarah, and I'll give you advantage because she probably doesn't want to be in here.
Why didn't that roll? I was clicking the thing.
Yeah, sorry, you can just roll one more time.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, you are able to beckon her out. She kind of grabs some of her research and stuff and kind of heads out. But yeah, there's some tables outside. You can still hear like the from inside, but not as loud. Everybody else, Gargrim, you're hanging out drinking.
Yeah.
Archie's drinking with Gargrim.
Cool. You will see that eventually Odessa does join you guys because she heard the bumping coming from here from the Downmaster's Hall.
Oh yeah.
And she's been stationed up in a freaking cave for a while, so
She's ready to let loose.
Scar's going to fire her
having
around
drinks.
and just kind of put his hand on his
into
shoulder.
our beer.
Yeah, so yeah, she sits down and you said Gargrim's buying her around.
Yeah, Gargrim's going to buy her around and kind of just put his hand on his shoulder and say, "Good to see you again."
Good to see you as well, Gargrim. Glad you guys all made it out of that mess. Okay. Sorry I couldn't be with you.
Oh, it's okay. You had other matters to attend to.
Did
Yes,
you say you want a
hopefully-
yoo-hoo? I don't think they have those here. Woo!
As you
Oh,
can see,
God.
absolutely nothing has changed.
Yeah,
Yes.
Archie is plastered, and he's like, he puts his arm around Odessa. He's like,
She like puts like a hand in his face and is like pushing him away. Like you're like, that's nice, Archie.
Bobby's got her new scarf
What's-
and she's like just swinging it around.
God.
I missed
hate
you,
them, but I also miss
Odessa!
these idiots.
Archie
Yeah, I'm of a
puts some
similar
money in
feeling.
from some waitress.
What is Archie doing? Sorry.
He's just like putting some money in some waitresses, like little money belt thing. It's like
Okay.
another round.
Near the room.
So you keep the drinks going. Odessa and Gargrim kind of commiserate over how insane the rest of that party is.
So while Channing is dancing, she is also looking at the crowd and looking to see like if anything looks different about them.
Give me a perception check, Chaney.
Smart. Smart.
She just to see squat.
Yeah, you are
Like-
in the dance right now. You are so laser focused, and
The sweat, the steam is making it hard to see people.
yeah, and Grimbus is like he's laying down some tunes.
Okay.
He's like even got up on the stage and is doing a little dance himself. He's not very good at it, but he's like trying to accompany you a little better.
She's like, "Yeah, Grimbus, get it."
Hey, yeah, keep dancing. This is great.
I'll say that before I left and went back outside, I cast Dancing Lights and combined them all into a human form that's dancing mimic. Channing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, Archie does
Yeah,
one too. To like, so there's two of them. Like,
So she's got like a
left
mirror
and right.
image.
Yeah.
You guys have like a
Bobby-
weird Hatsune
Little
Miku show
dance
going
crew.
on.
Yeah.
Bobby has her dancing
Dance.
lights up top, just like disco balling, and she's on top of some orc's shoulders right now.
Yeah, you're on. Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, little one." Like, pointing to the- "Yeah."
And she's going, "Yeah, big one! Woo!" It's
all right,
just
you guys
chaos.
Yeah, chaos unfolds inside the Stonehill Inn. Meanwhile,
Right.
Gwen is outside with Sarah, and she goes, "A rowdy group, that one."
Yeah, but they make it work. They make it work.
You called me out here. What can I do for you?
Yes. I needed some advice on a couple different things. But first of all, I would say whoever actually had that map from the dwarf area, if Saren could have taken it, because he said he was going to talk with the historian,
Yeah, Gargrim would have handed it to you after you said that at the Town Master's Hall.
or you can join him. Doesn't matter. But he's going to bring up that map and the 3 areas that we need to go to, if there's any information.
She'll take a look at the map, and she says, "Oh, I see. Well, these old names that are in here, they got some kind of sad stories to them, actually. Talhund itself means hidden gifts. It relates to the priests of Dumathoin, the dwarven god of secrets, mining, and gemstones. Talhundereth itself was a great temple to Dumathoin, and many important priests were laid to rest in the crypts there. A lot of scholars believe that the group's entrance was protected by some sort of great seal or doorway that only someone who was a priest of Dumathoin would be able to know how to unlock. So you need some sort of direct knowledge of that if you're trying to get there. Or you might be able to even unearth the secrets there, though, yourself. She kind of looks at the map a little closer and sees Gibbet Crossing and continues to speak. Now, Gibbet Crossing, I believe, is near the temple, but it's much deeper underground. From what I recall, it was a trading hub at one point that grew where a bunch of tunnels met. Deep Gnome, Stroud, Dwerigar, it was kind of a center of community for those people, and they all kind of actually had a few communities where they actually worked together there in the Underdark. They're all gone now, of course. From what I know, historically, the Mind Flayers came from the Underdark centuries ago, like a tide, and consumed everything. They destroyed everyone, enthralled others, and led a vast empire of oppression and destruction. Gibbet Crossing fell, Talhundereth fell, and legends say that Mind Flayers even breached the crypt of Talhund itself. The Mind Flayers soon abandoned these sites, though, and all 3 locations have fallen to ruin, as from last I've heard, anyway. For tale of monsters, ghosts, things of that nature. And, I do know that every once in a while, a follower of Dumathoin will attempt to reclaim those old lost treasures in those places. But no one's ever heard of anyone returning.
You speak of the Mind Flayers, the Ilithians. He'll take out his scribble of the statue that he took and show them to her as well. I found a broken, what I believe was possibly an altar or a statue of significance. The face was unrecognizable, but the garments, the trappings of what the person depicted looked very prestigious, but they were also covered in what appeared to be illicit writings.
Yeah, she will take a look at the kind of depiction of the dwarven, like, ceremony armor, and she just goes, from what I can tell, that's just sort of old, like, Dwerigar ceremonial. Probably an important figure, whoever would have worn it. I don't know much else beyond that, I'm afraid. Without, like, a face or anything like that, I wouldn't be able to tell you too much.
Right.
There's no engravings or anything outside of the Souther symbol.
I saw nothing.
She looks at the other one and says, well, this is the symbol of Elsensine. In Undercommon, means great brain. It was the patron deity and creator of the Illithids themselves. From what I understand, they embodied the ideals of mental prowess, unlimited knowledge, and willful dominion over all life forms. They craved to create a vast dominion and empire. But that was a long time ago. From what I understand, I don't believe that deity exists anymore. I think it was destroyed at some stage.
No, I did feel something when I tried touching the symbols. Don't know what it was, but felt like something was there.
She nods. Well, I wouldn't be the first time that a long-thought dead deity still had some power. I mean, Illithid may still yet exist and still worship them, and honestly, worship's all you really need to exist as a god.
True. I thank you for the information. This is going to help us greatly. If there's ever anything else that you could dig up on the 3 locations, because I assume that we'll be traveling there at some point. I did have something else to pick your brain about.
Well, to your comment there, if you would like a suggestion,
Oh, please.
I would say you probably want to start with Talondareth if you are going somewhere. Gibbet Crossing is far more distant, and way less is known about it. It could be extremely dangerous. You might want to get a bearing by going to Talondareth. It might inform what you would find at Gibbet Crossing, based on the history of it.
All right.
But you said you had another matter.
Oh, yes. He shows the back of his hand with the ring of mind shielding. I found this trinket down there in the mines. It's occupied by someone that calls themselves Terrace Maris of the Maris family royalty of Kalfathun. I think he's full of shit. Does that ring a bell to you?
She gives you a puzzled look. I've never heard that sequence of words in my life as a scholar.
That's what I figured. I think he's just full of shit and wanting me to resurrect him.
Right, that sounds
Yeah.
very dangerous. You should probably get rid of it.
Well, I could keep the ring. I know a cleric that can-
Yeah, get rid of the spirit inside of it. It's probably bad news. That was a bunch of bullshit, whatever you just said.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just needed you to confirm because I've been around for haven't I? But the historian of your caliber is all I needed to confirm.
Well, I know a great many house names, royalties, especially among the Underdark. I know many house names from there as well. So, if I'd ever heard of a Maris family, I think I'd be able to pin it for you.
But speaking of Underdark house names, we've been running into this fellow drow of mine. And while I may not be familiar with new houses that have appeared over the years, because I back to the Underdark time, the Mir house, does that strike what's with you?
She thinks for a moment.
Rena Mir
No.
is the name.
Rena Mir. The only Mir I can think of is like Mir Deneth.
Yes,
I ain't heard of.
I'm quite familiar with Mir Deneth.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've not heard of a Mir family house. And you're certain to drow.
Oh, by all means. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm missing an eye, obviously, but by all standards, she is drow-like in every way, right down to her drow-like asshole.
Or
What?
drow like what?
Her drow-like asshole demeanor.
All we heard was all we heard
Oh,
was
wait,
asshole.
That's
It's
a
not
hard
wrong
to
time.
through.
Very unfortunate timing.
I was gonna say, do you
What?
guys have a
Alright.
history?
What have you been looking at?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
she kind of laughs and goes, "Well, I can look into it. It sounds drow-like enough. I'll see if I can unearth anything for you."
Yes, I did ask her, but she said many places, so I think I'm dealing with another person that's full of shit.
But sometimes,
Oh.
you would know from drow history, things like that, people tend to shed their proper house names if they get banished or leave, something along those lines. It could be something like that.
No, trust me, I shed my name many centuries ago.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about. It could just be that sort of case. But I'll take a look, see if I find anything.
I appreciate you.
Gives you a nod. Says, well, I guess I'm going to wait out here a little while until the party calms down, so if you want to hang out here, feel free.
I would actually go get you a drink if you want me to get you.
Oh, sure, if you want to grab some drinks or something like that, maybe some food, we can hang out here.
I'll be right back. Yes, thank you. He'll go in and grab some stuff.
Yeah, you're able to go in there, and you kind of wander in. You see many drinks at the table of Gargram, Odessa, and Archie. You see Bobby's being spun around by a large orc man, and Channing is dancing on the stage, still with your dancing lights, putting up a sweat, and kind of overhear the conversation at the table with Gargram. Odessa's a little deep in her cups, and she just kind of goes, and I just don't want to be in a cave. A cave is dumb and stupid. Why should I be that very powerful? I should get a little more respect, I feel like. I do a lot of work for those lines.
And nobody blames you.
Right?
Exactly.
Right? I should just be like,
You're a holy warrior.
yeah, I'm
You
a
need
holy
to be
warrior.
guarding in a fucking cave.
I don't god caves, I'm a holy warrior. I'm fucking powerful. And that's it, right?
Exactly.
Well, I can guarantee you at least have these 2 votes. And he's going to put his hand on Odessa's shoulder.
Oh, thank you. She kind of pats your shoulder and goes, are we going somewhere tomorrow? Should I be prepared to go somewhere tomorrow?
Should be prepared for everything. Prepared to
No.
life if you
We
need
can
it.
rest tomorrow, Odessa. We can rest tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Let's get another one then. She kind of signals
Oh my
and another
God.
drink comes.
Archie just like, this could be your last night to live.
What?
We
Why
drink
did
now.
you say that? Oh, okay. All right, last night. All right, take it 2. Puts her hands up and more drinks come.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are able to continue the party. You are able to grab some food and stuff, bring it out to Gwen. Anything else you guys want to do while you're partying down?
No. I think Archie's just drinking his face off and dancing to the E EDM.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it. All right. You guys close out the night. You close down the Stonehill Inn for sure.
Always.
And they make a bunch of money. The owners pleased as punch. You guys got free room, food, whatever.
Got the
you guys
sister
want.
occupied all night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Weird drow guy with one eye. Oh, actually, there's something else I wanted to ask her.
Oh, hey.
I know this is going to sound like a weird thing, but I looked inside my eye socket, and I saw these runes, and he jots. If you ever come across these in your travel research, I'd like to know about them.
She looks at them. Give me an insight check. Okay.
I think while at the same time while I'm staring her down while she's processing the information, would I also be able to do a perception check just to see if I notice anything green about her?
Yeah, give me a perception check as well. This is
Nope.
the one I want.
Hooray! I got rid of another critical one.
I was like, you guys have rolling ones.
Hey, it's not in combat, and I didn't get crit, so I'm happy
Yeah,
about
you
it.
hit the nat 20 that was important.
You watch as she looks like, and you're also kind of looking around. But the reason you get so distracted is because of something you read off of Gwen when she sees these runes. There's a look of recognition on her face, but what comes out of her mouth contradicts that. I don't think I've ever seen these before.
Eyes.
Liar!
Where'd you find them? You said they're in your eye?
8 years they are inside my eye socket. The eye floats out of a socket, and he illuminates inside so she can see.
She kind of goes up, peers in to your eye, and goes, "Well, isn't that interesting?"
You're inside now, right?
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, I think we're all getting ready for bed.
I believe you wanted to talk to her before they went inside. So this is still outside.
Oh yeah, I'd still be outside on the patio area.
How did this happen to you? What happened exactly?
Knowing what Saren has picked up about that, I would say he kind of tries to hide it, but doesn't really. But has like a look of knowing on his face, and he just humors her. I apparently touched a book of some power. Do I actually, before I go further, I can't remember. Do I remember what happened in that moment?
You remember...
I don't remember touching the book, but I remember talking to somebody inside, right?
Yeah, you remember speaking to someone who offered you power, and you said you followed the stars, and then he said he would give you stars to follow.
Right, so he's like, we found a book that I was told not to touch, and I didn't intend on touching it, but apparently it has a certain sway about it. And once my fingers touched its spine or wherever, this thing, I was suddenly in a void with stars around me, pink lights. I don't know if you could call them stars, but they were all around me. And a voice asking me what I was looking for. And I told them, I seek only what the stars in the sky deem well to show me. And then he took my eye. Or they took my eye.
She nods. Considers it a moment. Well, there are many great secrets in this world, my friend. You should be careful.
Yes, I reckon I should be.
And also, you might want to be careful who you tell these kind of details to. There's some dangerous folk about in Phandelver these days.
Like myself.
I reckon everywhere I go, there's some dangerous folk.
Stay safe, and if you find anything else about it, anything about this book or anything along those lines, let me know. I'm interested from a scholar's perspective, of course.
Of course.
Yes, indeed. Madam, I bid you a good night.
You have a wonderful evening, Saren. If there's anything else I can help you with or your friends, please let me know. I'm always happy to help.
He'll get up and kind of just nod and head inside.
See, she just kind of has a drink that you brought out to her, takes a drink, and looks up into the starry sky as you walk in to the inn. The rest of you all go to sleep for the evening, or the best proximities you can. I'm going to need some con saves from the party.
Excuse me.
Chaining actually was not drinking.
Not
She was
chaining.
dancing.
I need it from Gargrin. I need it from Archie. We're going to need one from Otessa. And Bobby, were you drinking a bunch too while you're being thrown around, or no?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and Bobby.
And mine will be at advantage, right?
Yes.
The dwarven constitution.
Oh, man.
Actually, concerning when a dwarf isn't drunk. Stone Cold Sober. Stone Cold Sober.
Well, Gargrim, because Gargrim and Archie were hanging out with Odessa, they actually were given her aura of protection, so you guys get +4 to that save.
Hell yeah.
So Gargrim, you'd have a 16. Archie, you'd have a 20. Odessa fucking tanked it like a champion, 22.
Doesn't even matter.
Tankard.
And Bobby, you wake up, you feel awful.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
might
sure if
have
it
woke
was...
up with the orc. We don't know yet.
All right,
No,
roll
she
me a
definitely
D-
feels awful because she's in.
Woke up with a Curvikin.
would you have tried to... Would drunk-ass Bobby try to hook up with an orc?
Let's see. Let's see. 10 or below, she woke up with the orc.
No, this
No.
is to see if you wanted to. I want to know if you'd want to.
Well, she was wasted. That's what I'm saying. Like, I had to roll for it.
Okay.
So she did
Well,
not wake up
I was
with the orc.
gonna say if you wanted to, I was gonna give you a different check, but you could do it that way. That's fine. You didn't. Yeah, you wake up. Orc's not there. You still feel really bad. Maybe he was there. Who knows?
Who knows?
Wasn't me.
The DM knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't feel well. You didn't get a long rest. You have a point of exhaustion.
Oh, shit.
The rest of you guys are fine. DC on it was 15. Gargrim, because you hung out with a paladin. Thankfully, you're okay.
Whew.
Channing, roll me a D20 plus 5. Yeah, you made 14 gold last night with tips and stuff from people.
Nice.
But yeah, you guys wake up. You all kind of reassemble in the Stonehill Inn. You see Odessa's down there. She has got the barkeep to basically make black coffee that she's currently drinking. Slight bags in her eyes, but she's okay.
I'll take some of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Scarfing the black coffee.
There's enough for everyone, please.
Shannon's like, I
Munching
like
on
need
flowers.
something to eat because I burnt a lot of calories last night.
What do I have with the dog?
And he starts scarfing some ale.
Yeah, you drink a little more ale, some fruits brought out to you guys, and the owner of Stonehill Inn thanks you again, Channing, for an awesome night. Food's on the house this morning.
She gave him a fist bump.
All right. Man, where are we headed, by the way? I think some part of our conversation told me we were going somewhere. I don't remember much of it, but...
We have a few places we need to go.
Saren will be like, I spoke extensively last night on this topic, and it is recommended we go to Talendera first. Closest and the most knowledgeable area for us to visit.
Well, great. I probably should let Sildar know that I'm... you want me to come with you guys, correct?
Oh, you're coming with us?
Yeah, I believe so.
Indeed, we have great need of your help.
They bring me to my house. Excellent. We can inform Sildar, and I'm sure Sister Iris, was it? Will be perfectly fine here, tending to... she kind of waves her hands around the people.
Well, now, Odessa, I have something to talk to you about with that.
Yes.
Sister Iris. She will not stop until, what was his name? Sir Ravenclaw has been properly put to rest. She will need to be put under surveillance in order to ensure she does not leave.
She nods and she goes, are you sure you don't want to take her with you then?
Well, it's a concern, but I'll leave it up to you. I wanted to get you out of that cave, but I also don't want Sister Iris to put herself in a position that will get herself killed.
Let me let me go speak with Sildar, and I'll speak with Sister Iris and see where she's at on it. I'll assess it, and if not, I'll let Sildar know, but I would think a cleric would have their duty over their own personal affairs, just from my knowledge of clerics, but I will just wait here. I'll go check in on it. Alright?
Right. I'll just say this. These clerics seem very, very faithful to their beliefs.
She nods. Or I can do it if you want to come with. You can also come with. It's up to you.
Saren is going to go there as well because he does want to talk to Sister Iris.
Sure, Archie will also attend just to hear the conversation.
Yeah,
Alright,
sure.
you guys follow over to the Townmaster's Hall. You see Sildar Hallwinter's there. The Townmaster's currently not in. It's a little too early for him. He tends to sleep in.
Does the Townmaster actually do anything?
From what you see now,
Town Masters.
he
He's a
kind of lets
figurehead.
Sildar kind of does everything, and the Townmaster goes out and tells people stuff.
He's the mailman.
From that, kind of, this town's currently sort of controlled by the Lord's Alliance, like de facto, currently. Because Sildar's kind of the one making all the decisions.
Right.
But you guys arrive, you see Sister Iris is there, and Odessa goes up to Sildar, and Sildar looks at her, raises an eyebrow, and goes, well, at least you seem like you're in good enough shape to continue your duty. She gives a bit of a weak smile to that. Sildar, might I bend your ear and Sister Iris as well? And she looks over and goes, sure. Walks over, and Odessa goes, from what I understand, the group needs to head on over to some ruins. They've requested that I join them, Sildar, as this is important work of the Lord's Alliance. I'm sure you understand it would be within our benefit for me to join them. And also, I am unfortunately not a gifted cleric such as you, Sister Iris. So if you wouldn't mind seeing to whatever might be going on here. Sister Iris looks to her and goes, I was hoping to go with them. Sir Ravenclaw's out there. I need to... And Odessa looks back at you guys and says... And then turns back and says... Sister Iris, you are a powerful cleric. If there is indeed something bad happening here, you will be needed. Until the Lord's Alliance can bring a cleric here, you would be a great boon to the town. I beg of you to allow me to go in your stead, and I assure you, my oath as a paladin, that I will see to it that Sir Ravenclaw is put to rest. She kind of takes a knee, and she's going to make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Can Saren walk up and at the same time she's trying to do that, speak with Iris? Look, I listen. I know you have been a great asset to all of us, and really let me flex my star muscles. I just, in all my years, I don't know how close you are with Sir Ravenclaw. So it might hurt watching us put him down, but I can promise you that I will do what I can to make sure he finds his star with your Raven Queen. And if we need to, bring him back so you can do what you need to do to make sure that he finds his rest.
Alright. Do you want to roll a persuasion check yourself, or just give that as advantage to Odessa?
I want to give that to Odessa. She's got a higher charisma than I do.
So roll again.
I'll give her... Right, that works.
With that, Sister Iris looks a little reassured and says, I don't think I could hurt Sir Ravenclaw anyway. It's probably better I don't go. I'll see what I can do to help people here, but if you need me, or you find something I can help with and you need me, let me know.
I do need you, actually. He pulls out the ring, shows her. This ring spoke to me, and I'm very sorry that I didn't tell you.
Whoa, but what are you doing, dude?
I first thought this was a magical item.
But after speaking with the town is a bullshitting me, I think it's time for him to pass on, you know what I mean?
She nods and puts her hand out for the ring.
He puts it in her hand.
You see she takes it, she clasps it in her hands, and she says, "My lady, please send this spirit on where it should go. It is gone from the wheel and should be returned. Let it linger no longer." And you watch as a necromantic light comes from her hands. So pause a moment. She hands the ring back to you. Passenger is gone.
I'm like, bullshit, you there?
I mean, most spirits don't want to leave, but they have to.
I feel like this guy was just straight up lying to me, though, so sometimes I feel a little guilty to people that are gone before the time and feel like I owe them something, but this one, he was trying to pull something over my eyes.
There's a lot of people who will lie to you out there.
Well, sister, I thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck, and again, I'll just help Sir Ravenclaw, please.
Saren puts his hand on her shoulder. I will do my darndest. And he doesn't go like full astral power, but like his tattoos light up a bit. Just like the star power. The stars will guide him. I swear this.
She nods to both you and Odessa, and she looks to Odessa and says, "And I have your oath." Odessa nods. "Yes, of course. My oath is my bond." Alright, I'll get out of here before I chase you guys. Go. Raise your hand.
I'll bring you back a souvenir from these ruins.
Alright. So you guys settle things with Sister Iris. Pretty, give me an insight check there, Saren, since you were kind of the one in the main talking thing. You feel pretty confident, even with 13, that she's probably going to stay put. She clearly doesn't believe she could defeat Sir Ravenclaw on her own, so it would be a fool's errand for her to try and hunt him down.
He'll just come up to Archie and be like, she should be fine. Let's just make sure we keep on word here.
Thank you, Saren. Anything I can do to help, I will.
Souvenirs. Keep your eyes out for souvenirs.
Alright, well, it looks like we have some evil to vanquish elsewhere.
Yeah,
Evil.
madam.
Smite him.
Yes, I mean, that's what I do. I smite things. I drink and I smite things. It's what I do.
Right then.
Good to have you back, good buddy.
Drink and smart things. Sounds
Alright.
just right.
Well, if you guys are ready, I am.
Well, I
Well,
don't
if we
think
go
there's
in-
any more
Right.
caves, so that's good for you.
To tell whom Dareth. Did I get information from what's your face that this place is above ground or underground?
You know that like the entrance to it is above ground. I'll take you guys to the map here.
Oh shit! It is a
But it's
cave.
going to go underground.
Oh
But
shit!
it is going to go
I
around.
lied.
Like these are like old ruins, like underground Wergar ruins and dwarf ruins and stuff like that. Like stuff that was attached to the Underdark, because that's where the incursion of the Illithid came from.
Right, I knew the one place, the community area, was definitely probably in the Underdark.
Yeah, so she would tell you that the area you're looking for is Star Meadow Hills. I think that's on your map as well, which is to the northeast. And
Ooh, it's way up there.
That's
Yeah.
Long travel time.
No, this is, and I believe. So, Thundereth, Tal Hundereth, and the Crypt are up here, and not too far away, but it is underground. Is Gibbet Crossing.
Okay.
And those are kind of the two locations that you guys believe the 2 or the 3 shards are supposed to be at.
I think we were planning to go to the Telhunderith first, right?
Just yes.
So you
Yeah.
could travel via the Treebor Trail fairly safely. You'd pass through the ruins of Cononberry, kind of near the old Owl Well, that broken mage tower. You guys fought that guy a long time ago.
Yeah, we're gonna stay
Oh.
clear of that one.
Actually, I should mark all these because you guys have seen. Yeah, there you go. But yeah. So you just have to travel that direction. Again, at this stage, you guys are strong enough that nothing's going to challenge you on these roads. So it should be pretty smooth traveling for the most part. The only other thing you guys know about is there's something going on in Thunder Tree.
At Thunder Bluff.
What did we find
What's
out that's
Thunder
going
Tree?
on at Thunder Tree?
Well, you deduce that from the fact that you heard about the Green Dragon there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they
So-
know. They know.
Yeah. So if you guys would be aware that there was supposedly a dragon at Thunder Tree, so if Redemir had gotten the dragon or a dragon, that would be like the most likely place it would have been from, which means something happened there that you don't know.
Gotcha.
But that's off to the side and away from kind of like the primary objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
That's a
going
side
to
quest.
Thunder.
Telhunderith.
Yeah.
Telhunderith. In
You
Crete.
guys
What is?
can
Because there's Gibbet Crossing, Talhundred and the Crypt, and maybe I just miswrote. But there was Talhundred.
No, there's 3 things. There's
The crypt is the
there's the
third
crypt
place.
separate, and then
Oh,
Gibbet
Tal
Crossing.
100.
It just
And-
doesn't have. Yeah, they're two
Okay.
things. It's just written as one.
I
It's
gotcha.
Talhunderith and Talhoun's Crypt are
Yeah.
the 2 places.
so
Okay. 'Cause
yeah,
that-
so there's a location that's attached to the crypt that you'd have to go
Gotcha.
through.
which is Talhund, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that like a town or a...
Look at them. They all.
Yeah, the knowledge you got was that it was like a essentially like a social center for drow, gnomes, dwarves, or dwergar.
in the Underdark?
Yeah, in the Underdark. So it's like it should be like it might be like a city or at least like a large facility, something along those lines. But they're ruins as far as anyone knows.
But they're underneath, like they're in a cave or something like that.
Yeah, you have to descend down into them.
Yeah, that's what I was like thinking of. Okay.
Yeah. You would also, from what she told you, you would know that you can get to Gibbet Crossing from Talhundereth. Like they're because it's all Underdark connections. It's just you would be going deeper down into beyond like Talhundereth proper and the crypt area. Like you'd be going far deeper into the Underdark if you take that route.
You know, I think I remember me uncle telling me something about Talhunderith. There's a good pub there.
Assuredly not its ruins.
I think your uncle was
That's where the
shitting.
best pubs are.
That place has been ruins for quite a while.
For how long?
Several hundred years.
Well, me
A very
uncle
long
was
time.
1,500 years old, so maybe it was a pub in one point.
Maybe we can like make a new one. We'll send
Oh,
out
yes.
flyers.
The pub in the ruins.
Yes, all you have to do is pass by
Very
the ruins of
successful.
Cononberry to get there. I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
it'll work out great.
Yeah,
Oh, show.
no worries.
The ruins.
You go past these ruins, and when you hit these ruins, you take a left.
Yeah, you don't want to go to these ruins because that's too far east.
You take a left.
You got to pass these ruins.
Gotta pass that hag. Don't forget her.
Oh,
Or
the
no, she's
Banshee.
a
Don't worry
banshee.
about
Banshee. Yeah, don't just ignore the banshee.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Fuck that.
Don't worry about the multiple destroyed structures on the way there.
Dead riding goblin horses.
It's mulch.
Long
It's fine.
since eaten by the various owl bears that make their home in the Neverwinter woods.
They're gonna be great farm plots in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys begin to travel. I believe it is 5, 10, 15, 20, 60, 65. You're looking at like 70 miles you have to track.
Oof.
Jesus. All right, so we have like a week's worth of travel, maybe.
So it's that's 24 miles a day. So it would take
almost
you
3 days.
3 days.
about 3 days to get there.
Okay.
Of course, you are given provisions by the Lord's Alliance, food and water,
Okay.
plenty to travel 3 days
I
or
guess
6
we're-
days to get there and back.
Yeah, I guess we're and on the way we're probably hunting and gathering so we could
Yeah,
get
yeah,
those provisions and
Hey, you got
whatnot,
Bobby. She knows all about the land.
just to make sure.
Mhm.
yeah. It's not a survival campaign, so you guys will be okay. And you're
Sure.
like level 7 adventurers. You could shoot a boar out
Right.
of the woods pretty easily. Yeah, so you guys begin heading your way, and for a first day of travel, someone give me a d20 roll, just anybody. Just someone pick. First one I see. Oh, Archie got there first. All right. With 12, it's pretty smooth sailing, Archie. You guys are been down this trail quite a few times. Haven't run into any trouble. So yeah, all looks above board. You guys camp for a night. You continue to head your way. So that's so kind of around there on the Treeboard Trail.
For the first night.
Yep. And I assume you guys want to camp along the trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just for RP purposes, Channing cast her little bubble each time they go to sleep.
Yeah. If there's anything you guys want to do on any of these evenings during the travel, let me know.
Archie kind of asked Bobby about some magic stuff, like just some basic, like what she does to cast magic.
What comes from my inside. You gotta feel it with your soul. Just kidding, I read books. I'm a wizard, you silly goose. I spent my days in the library, and then when I learned everything that I could, I found myself living off the land. You're just a sweetheart from asking, though. You really know how to get a girl going. Like, she
It's
like,
fascinating.
what'd you say?
It's fascinating. You cast fire from your bloody hands. What a power.
It's all learnable, sweetheart. You just gotta take the time to learn it. And she'll like I don't know, try and teach him how to like just
Even
cast
at
a beginner's level little like just firebolt.
For some reason, even as an elf, Archie's just befuddled by the casting of magic, or very impressed to that extent.
So you're trying to what are you
He's
trying
not
to teach?
learn. He's just talking. He's just
Just
flavor. Sorry, not trying to detract too much from this.
Oh, I like this. What is Bobby trying to teach him? Like he might not be trying to learn something specific.
Yeah,
but what's she trying to teach him?
he basically is fascinated with how one learns to just control, how he said fire.
Just learning the mechanics of it.
Yeah,
He just
the
wants to know
mechanics
where
of
it all
it.
comes from. You say you learned it from a book. What did you learn?
So I teach him basically how I control like just a beginning level firebolt, and I go through how I took the knowledge from a book into controlling that element into my hand, into controlling it, into casting it out, controlling it to casting it out. So even if I'm not teaching him how to do it, I'm showing him how to do it.
Control the fire.
Yeah, so Bobby's kind of like showing you, like very like Gale-esque in the camp scene, showing you like the hand motions and the verbal components to a spell.
No.
Yeah, you spend a little time learning a little bit of the fundamentals of magic from Bobby.
Nice. Yeah. Archie's very, very intrigued. He's an intelligent rogue. He likes. He's very intrigued by magic.
True Gale fashion, Bobby
see-
tries to seduce you.
Bobby, you see it. You see in your top corner, Bobby.
She eats your boots and then tries to fuck you.
Oh my god! You just see in your top left corner, Bobby. Bobby
approves.
Bobby approves.
Bobby approve. You're like, oh no. Shit.
She's like, the wonders of Mistra. But yeah, you guys share that little moment, and you have the next day. You guys set out. Someone roll me a d20.
Someone else. Thank you.
Channing, 18. As you guys are traveling, you, with the passive perception 18 folks, you guys spot something in the sky.
Oh
A
shit!
shadow flying.
Does it look like a dragon?
It doesn't.
It's a winged lizard.
It's a large,
Fucking
winged
lamp.
lizard-like creature, a shadow in the sky.
Which direction is it
appears
heading?
To be heading northeast.
Oh,
Which is where we're going. Shani goes, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Like, I think that Redemir is headed the same way.
Why is
And
she
she points
always
up.
headed the same way?
Well, I mean, that's kind of perfect for us, isn't it?
Is
Two
it?
birds, one stone.
She's so strong.
It isn't it? Isn't she? I think she wants to kill us.
Well, we want to kill her too, don't we?
We do.
We do.
I feel like if she
right.
wanted to kill us, she would have killed us back when Archie attacked her in the Wayback Cave.
I think
She
she's
is-
like saving it for the right time. We're useful.
She has her own agenda that does not necessarily align with ours, but it seems to overlap.
I don't like those words put together.
Well, what are we gonna do about it then?
I
We're
think
not gonna keep heading that way.
if we continue to ignore her, she may continue to ignore.
I mean, it's not like we can beat her there. Like,
Yeah,
a dragon's
that's worked out
faster.
so well.
Yeah, you guys do.
She has not
Especially-
ignored us, mate.
Shani's like,
The
well,
dragon obviously is faster than you guys.
we
Just-
like just need to walk faster, and then she starts to power walk faster,
just-
like arms swinging and everything.
you
Why
power
didn't
walk
the
through the day.
horse?
It's just like the mall with all the old people walking around during the day.
Yeah, Archie anime
What's a
runs.
fucking mall.
You guys anime run all the way to the ruins of Conberry.
Malls sound like fucking
Rolling
industrialization.
around at the speed of sound.
You guys arrive at the ruins of Conberry, and you see an interesting sight here. The last time you came through here, it was all just like broken down buildings and stuff like that. This place seems to be worse for wear from the last time you saw it. Looks like something happened here. Either give me survival or Arcana checks, whoever wants to write or do those.
Fuck. 1. That is a 1.
This one. Well, you have reliable talent for Arcana, so.
I thought critical. Well, okay, it doesn't count during ability checks. Critical misses.
Yeah, if you have reliable talent, you can't roll that. So
Okay.
you can't critically fail. Survival 13. Got. Okay, mostly Arcanas and a couple of survivals. Okay. For the 27 Arcana, Bobby, you see there was quite a bit of high-level magic cast here. There is evidence of spells up to the level of like chain lightning that went off through here. Like you see the scorch marks of lightning on the ground. You see like kind of the residue of like a cone of cold that was used here. And you kind of remember that mage from the old
Yeah.
Owlwell. He used the cone of cold spell on you guys.
Yeah.
You think potentially that wizard fought someone here who was equally, if not more powerful in magic than him. And piecing it together, Channing, with your survival check of 16, you're able to find that it looks like the mage, the one who cast the Cone of Cold, at least, was defeated here. You see, kind of like the area where they crumpled down, probably unconscious, maybe dead, but the body's gone.
Okay.
And there's evidence, and you see very, very familiar, heavy boots that look like they probably lifted this body up and took it.
Great. Channing relays her findings to the group.
Bobby audibly boo.
So, now...
The guy who scared us got killed by someone even stronger. That's awesome.
That's fucking great.
Like I said, you recognize the boot prints that are here. They are Rena's boots. You've seen them multiple times now.
Renamir.
Are there any giant dragon claw marks or anything like that?
Here? Yeah, you do find them.
Okay.
Great.
Awesome.
Oh,
And
wow.
what if this is where Sir Ravenclaw was defeated?
You don't see signs of Sir Ravenclaw here. He was kind of wearing heavier armor as well. You don't see another heavy armored individual was in this area based on your survival check. And from what you know of Sir Ravenclaw, you don't know if he had any magic. Well, he was an Eldritch Knight, so he had some magic, but not very powerful magic.
Mm-hmm.
And he wielded a glaive, but you don't see the footwork of a fighter wielding a weapon, squaring off with anyone or anything like that. Not here, anyway. And I will say that this activity looks fairly recent.
Mm.
Okay.
Did we have a gauge of Sir Ravenclaw's power when he showed up as a resurrected thrall?
He looked more I guess focused and intense than like a zombie,
Shit. Right.
You didn't see him in action, but as he was standing there, he looked composed, he was in a fighter stance,
He was perfectly ready to be the fighter that he is.
Yeah,
maybe even more powerful.
Which also means that if this wizard was collected, this red wizard was collected by the same person, maybe the same thing.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Great.
So she could have both him and this red. Oh man.
This bitch.
Great. This bitch.
Bloody hell.
She's basically just collecting fucking powerful people. Great.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bloody necromancer.
Fucking Strahd and his wives. This bitch and her husbands.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Weir.
Hey, you know what?
And the crystals.
Fun.
And the crystals.
That's right, the crystals again. Oh my god. It's
Trauma!
Literally, dude.
Trauma! But hey, he put us on a light map, so it makes it okay.
In a distance, you hear.
But yeah, you guys set up camp here at Conberry. It looks like whatever this woman is up to, she is collecting pieces for her game.
Awesome.
Gonna play a game of chess. Joke's on you, I play 3D
You ever feel
chess.
like you're just one step behind?
Oh my god.
All the time.
But you guys have a evening's rest here amongst the ruins of Conberry. Anything else you want to do before the final day travel?
Chaining's good. She's sleeping.
Good. Should have stopped and gotten my footy pajamas.
All right. You guys awaken the next day. Your exhaustion is gone, by the way, Bobby.
Oh, thank goodness.
You got rid of it after your first long rest, so you are good. You're back in prime. I need one more D20 roll. We'll get this one from Gargrim.
Cool.
Just to spread it out.
Ooh. You guys are not rolling positive results.
What's positive results, mate?
Because I think I did 18 as well. Yep.
Okay. Let me just note that down.
Let you just note
Let me
that
just
down.
write that
Or,
down. Fucking A.
or pass.
How about that?
Or forget about it. You know,
Just
whatever.
forget about
I'll just
it.
You know
delete
what,
it from the chat log. You know, just pull
See
it
you
up.
guys in the
Let me
next
just- let me just
campaign.
hide that.
Rush,
Hide,
rush, rush, rush,
hide.
rush. We're running. We're
I
running.
like that.
We're running, DM. We're running.
All right. Yeah, you
Passing
guys.
dash.
An uneventful day for you guys as you continue northward.
For you guys. I hear what you're throwing
Yeah,
down.
no, I hear. But his characters are doing great.
Yeah.
Strahd is monologuing.
Fucking Phandelver's getting raided or some shit while we're gone.
Fucking A.
You know what? You win some, you lose some. That's all there is.
They're
to
all
it.
ill-feds
That's
now.
what it is.
All of them.
Sometimes the
Fucking
dice
A.
fucking get you, bro.
So many worms are being
on
eaten.
random encounter charts, high numbers are always bad.
Oh my god. Good to
That's
know.
when
So,
I also rolled an 18. I was like, fuck.
So there's some events that can occur on this little thing I have. So you'll find out. You'll find out.
Okay.
You already
There's gonna
found
be
one.
a
appears out of
random
nowhere.
traveling circus that Dreaming is going to join and become their star dancer. That's what's going to show up.
The Witchlight Carnival's here.
Exactly.
Let's go back. Nothing ever bad happened at the Witchlight.
All right. So you guys arrive in the Starmetal Hills, in the area near Talhandareth that you believe it to be. Could I get some survival checks from you to attempt to find the entryway?
Would what's her face give me any specific clues to follow?
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't want that one. I wanted this one.
I got you.
Yeah,
You
because
nat
you guys
20
had
that? You
some
did.
clues, you guys are able to find it quite easily. You follow through the map that you have and kind of using some of the information that you were given in regards to the location, you eventually come to what appears to be a cave entrance. And this appears to be, from all you can tell, the cave that leads down into Talhundareth.
Yep, this is it. You see these markings here? This is Tal, this is Hoon, this is Dirt. Talhundareth.
Hoot growl.
Boot growl.
All right. Do you guys wish to descend?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking reach.
Let's friggin' go. And while you guys here, you guys have
Here we go again. Another cave. We're just the group of spelunkers at this point.
I guess so.
Oh, and we need a lamp in here as well. All right.
We won't know what to do if we ever get a place that isn't a cave.
We're gonna be lost.
Where are the ceilings?
I've never fought in the open air.
You guys descend. You feel like you travel for another better part of like 3 miles downward through this cave until finally you reach what appears to be where the wide cavern ends, an enormous stone double door. Each side bears the image of a towering mountain with a carved gemstone at its heart. A long roll of cloth props one side of the double door open. A fissure in the wall opens to a tunnel leading to the west. You know that this path to the west would lead you down to Gibbet Crossing, some many miles further into the Underdark. But it looks like the door is ajar.
On we go then.
Archie has
Can we
his
just-
bow out.
You pull your bow out and you take stock of the room before you, Archie. And you see this room is filled with many elaborate carvings. Landscapes and treasure piles line the walls of this broad staircase as it descends deeper underground. Several landings in the
Beware of
staircase
traps.
hold old statues and some bare doorways. The stairs end abruptly at a wall, tumbled boulders from some long ago collapse.
Like, do we know which door goes where?
You have no idea what goes where.
Before we do anything, should we check it for traps?
Give me a perception check if you're looking for any sort of traps.
Archie also is.
I will eyeball. I will eyeball. This is my eyeball moving forward. So I'll just float my eye down here. I'm technically still behind. Boop 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 boop. And I'm just scanning to see if I see anything.
Alright, let me take a look here. We got a 20 perception from Gargrim, 17 from Archie. Give me a perception there, Saren.
Not so great.
You see before you cold, quiet, dwarven halls. You see no traps, no tricks. Dwarves, Gargrim, aren't ones to set traps, typically.
Excuse me.
What did Lamp see?
Lamp sees the path that goes down to Gibbet Crossing. Long staircase. It descends deep into the Underdark.
Archie's gonna listen at this door.
Give me a perception, Archie.
And while he's doing that, is there anything special about these statues, or are they all the same?
Give me a the statues themselves. No, looking at the statues, they all seem the same. There's nothing like telling
Okay.
about them. They appear to be like decorative, proud
Decorative,
dwarven
okay.
soldiers lining the hall as if to stand a vigil for a place that has long since been lost. All right. Archie, listening in at that door. You hear naught but silence. And all these doors are like heavy stone doors. Fine dwarven construction. They take a bit of like have to even move them. So trying to like listen through them is pretty difficult because you're like putting your ear to a stone, essentially.
Yeah, it's very solid surface.
Gargrim's gonna use one of his charges, tremor sense.
Okay. And that
See if he
gives
can hear
you
anything.
to what
60 feet. It's 60 feet. It just says within a range of 60 feet.
So 60
I'm guessing
feet.
it's
It's like a radius of 60 feet.
Gargrim, you pick up some movement with your tremor sense.
Can I tell from which direction?
To the southeast of you. Maybe 25, 30 feet away.
There's something down here.
More like 20 feet away.
Archie lines up behind him. Short bow out. Ready to go.
Alright. Just kind of comes on up as well. We'll join Gargrim at the door.
You ready for this?
Hold the door.
Are you guys trying to approach the door quietly, by the way?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I am.
Stealth checks, please. This is a group check. Just gets hers at disadvantage. You rolled really well with disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, you guys, we got a 20. Oh, that passed by a lot. 16's good. 18's good. Fail. No dis passes. So success for the group. You quietly come up to the door and get near it, and you can kind of, like, the tremor sense that you have right now, Archie, it's like, you think it's like one, maybe two people? Or one person and something else? It's weird.
Garber's gonna kind of let everybody know that. And then, you guys ready?
Dessa nods to you.
Are we readying spells? Attacks?
No, she's like, well, I'm ready.
Are we readying big attacks?
Bobby, get your fire ready.
Fireball!
Now, what did we say about fireball in closed spaces?
Big fireball! Right about here.
No, small fire.
No.
Firebolt. The
I'm going to
firebolt.
firebolt.
Oh, you guys are
Fireball
so
bolt.
lame. So lame.
We know.
I mean, I could
Not all
aim
of us
it
are
for, like,
fireproof.
the back of the room. I could aim it towards a wall, guys. I don't gotta aim it towards a person. That's the great thing about fireball. And
Save it for the
I
big
have
enemy.
this new thing that I can make Odessa
If you,
automatically not take any damage.
How about you save that?
Okay, fine.
So
Firebolt
no.
it is. She takes big fireball in hand and makes little fireball in hand.
so you guys have this argument at the door.
In hushed
Hear
tones.
us now.
In hushed tones. I'll honor your stealth check despite this argument. Shut the fuck up.
Despite Bobby.
Bobby already rolled a 6.
Stage whisper,
It's
stage
fine.
whisper.
Oh wait, she rolled a 10. Oh shit, I thought she rolled a 6.
Alright, yeah, you, nothing, fortunately, has been alerted as of it. You guys all kind of prepare actions to attack if there's anything hostile. And Gargrim, if you'd like to, you can push open the door.
Boom. Oh, click the wrong button.
You push open the door, Gargrim. I'm going to describe for you what you see before you guys react.
Tickle their head in fireball.
You see inside of this room, it is carved with various images of dwarven miners kneeling in a pious reflection. There are 3 statues of humans knelt in the room's corners. An altar against the room's east wall studded with sockets as though for gemstones. A door to the south leads further into the temple. You see a figure pensively studying the sockets when you open the door, and behind them is a large rock creature that is just standing there and looks in your direction, and you see as this figure turns to look at you, a kind of greenish-skinned woman with snakes for hair. As she
Oh
turns,
my god, don't look at her face.
"Ah, interesting. We have guests." And that is where we will end our session.
Joey, you raised your son well. We've never divvied loot before.
Yeah, when I'm at a party, I'm the same as Liam. I'm the guy who's sitting there writing down all the monetary stuff, and I just split it.
I used to do that, and then we didn't really have to work to buy anything or get good items, so I was like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Shopping time! Wee!
Shopping time.
Frick yeah, dude.
Frick yeah, go get some new items.
No fiery Nagakiba. The legendary weapon.
A legendary. It's legendary, it is.
Only in tales.
Choking on Cheez-Its. Sorry. She starts
You should
digging
eat those
around.
burnt ones, they're not good for you.
They're delicious! Emma, get out of my Cheez-Its.
Those are some of my favorites.
You can have
Toasted,
some.
but anyway.
Hold on.
I like how all this exposition is happening while the rest of you guys are just partying.
Yeah,
But
right.
like literally the SpongeBob house, 100% what's going on
Yeah,
there.
he's Squidwarding outside.
So go in.
It's called
Really look like
distraction. Distraction, babies.
Hell yeah.
I'm literally hearing that song in my head as all of this.
I know, me too.
I wish I could
Dance
play it,
songs in the
but I
background.
don't know. Just like put this.
If we just sing
right.
it's gotta be okay.
Well, you know what? When I retire, when I'm 105, I'm still not going to be in Florida.
It's just a bunch of older folks trying to return to the land by being consumed by animals.
Continue the cycle.
The cycle must continue. I walk now to Florida.
He's got to touch everything, guys.
Oh, so he's like the Jerva of our campaign?
He doesn't put him in his mouth. He just puts things in his eye socket.
Just his eye socket.
Just jams him down his face.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you can talk to her.
Straight fucking kill her, you don't know.
Or you can fucking kill her, or you'll fucking die. Who knows? We'll find out next time.
Or
on
she could be
Dragon
our
Ball
new
Z.
best friend.